Welcome back to the Worst of Nerds podcast. We definitely weren't watching a cam rip of my first acting role ever in Devil Wears Prada 2. Me and Charlie have made it big, boys. We're gonna fucking clean up box office. Charlie's Michael security guard, and I'm I don't know, a suit in Devil Wears Prada 2.
You have to give a little more context.
Yeah, all right. Well, so Charlie watched Devil Wears Prada 2 this weekend, and he texted me actually like 30 minutes before we left to our screening, and he said, "Dude, this dude looks exactly like Aiden." Just talking about this actor that had a speaking role that looked exactly like me, doppelganger. Him and his fiance were looking at each other because they were so dead set on this. Looked exactly like me. So I texted him and I said, well, I'm about to go watch it in like 30 minutes, so I'm excited to see. Well, part of his message was, you said I look like Michael Jackson's security guard, and Michael, which I think he really does, it's actually hilarious. He said, you said
this
that I
is
look
nothing, like... Chat, this is nothing in comparison to that. I just want you to know, mine is real. Mine is real. His is imaginary.
So we did bring it up last week, and that guy did just look like Vin Diesel and not like Charlie.
Yeah, bro,
it's the beard. They have the same beard structure. Anyways,
holy shit.
I had said that he looked like Bill Bray. And he said, dude, this isn't even like me making fun of you, getting you back for saying I look like Bill Bray. This is like genuinely, you have a doppelganger. I said, okay, well, I'll be the judge of that. So about halfway through the movie, all I hear is my wife and her sister and Brandon all snickering and laughing because I'm like, I saw it, and we look similar. All right, I'm a little bit lighter skin.
What did they say about it? Did they agree? Did they think it all?
Yeah, my mother-in-law, my grandma-in-law, my aunt-in-law, everybody. Yeah, we don't have to touch on every single person. I didn't know you were acting in this movie, so yeah, it's whatever. But it's pretty cool because I've never had anybody like people will say like I look like Jorge Masvidal, which is a UFC fighter, and I get a bunch of stuff and I never see it. But this one I was like, oh wow, okay, yeah, that actually kind of does look like me a little bit. So a little bit. Welcome back to the episode. We definitely weren't watching a cam rip for everyone.
Dude, it's fucking. Oh my god! It's a mirror, bro. It's a mirror, bro.
It's pretty.
All right. Bro, we got the boy Memish here. I'm not changing the subject.
It's literally you, like with a tan. Like I'm sorry, it's
me AI generated. My eyes are not as close together as his are. Good. He's me AI generated.
I wasn't studying that closely, but yeah, okay.
Well, I am because I'm like, what is Charlie talking? Like, who's this? Like this, literally leading up to the movie, I was getting nervous because I'm like, bro, like, what does he mean? Someone looks exactly like me. Anyways,
that's why it was extra funny. Last thing I'll say, just because the week before you were saying I look like somebody in Michael, but then this movie there is literally somebody who looks like you.
That's what I'm saying. Me and Charlie are cleaning up box office success, bro. Like, his role in Michael, my role in Devil Wears Prada 2. Like we're cleaning up. But we got the boy Memish here. We teased it a little bit last week. He has finally joined us for what's felt like forever. Felt like forever. He was on a live stream with me and Charlie about a year ago. But has not made an appearance on an episode. So Memish, man, how are you doing? Man? It was D23.
Oh. Yes, it was. I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to be here once again. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, I'm excited to have you. It's like I said, it's a long time coming.
I've been trying to get you on, bro. They be shooting me down, bro.
It's actually crazy. I mean, we can just be clear. Last time we had Brandon on. Brandon is a best friend of this podcast, obviously, best friend of this podcast. Yeah. But Memish is the OG of this podcast.
Yeah.
Memish is literally the OG.
You're basically there from the beginning, Memish. Actually, like you found us like very shortly after.
I remember exactly.
Came together.
Yeah, the Comic-Con live stream, and that was like one of the biggest Comic-Cons like that we had so far. Like we got a lot of stuff.
And
the one before,
and it was shit.
Yeah, that I guess that was what it was. Yeah, jeez, man.
You know,
well, we will.
The only time we've been together in person, so that means something.
Yeah, it wasn't all shit, Charlie. Come on. We are gonna keep the ball rolling here. You know why? Because Daredevil finale is out. Like we are gonna have to be dodging like crazy. Daredevil finale is out. The Boys episode 6 comes out tomorrow, so we're inching closer there. We're gonna keep the ball rolling on this one today. That way we can make time to go watch some Peak, hopefully. But we got Memish in here, and the reason I say that again is because we also got some Memish comments. So I'm gonna fly through some of these because there's quite a bit, but I love it. I love the love. What can we say? It hits the same every single time. Memish says, "Wait, I don't know if my eyes deceive me. Does no one have Scary Movie? Also, Billie Eilish might be a cheat." Now, this is in reference to our box office draft, which we will get into here in a little bit. There's
hey, there we go. Charlie, me, Aiden, and Straw Hat Goofy. Notice who's furthest away from Straw Hat Goofy, by the way, versus who's surrounded.
Who literally has their arms
to him, if you will.
Hey, bro, I dapped him up. Like, come on, y'all didn't have a great dap up like me.
Yeah, we
Calm it
did.
down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we did.
So I will say, Memish's comment. This is in reference to our box office draft, which we will get into here in a little bit. But Memish, your eyes do deceive you a little bit because Brandon has Scary Movie 6 picked as one of his picks.
He does,
and I think it's gonna make a really good amount of money. Honestly, it's gonna have a low budget, and I think it's gonna make a crap load of money. Which we will get into. Well, we got into that last week, everyone's picks and a little bit more in depth on it. And Billie Eilish might be a cheat, and I do agree. I do very much agree. I try to tell Charlie that I think it could be really good domestically.
$200 million.
I'm just not feeling what you guys are feeling with it. But I mean, I hope that you guys are right, of course, obviously.
At
I'll
least
say
a
that
$200 million budget.
I mean, how much did the Taylor Swift one get?
You prayed. Oh, well, see, that's where you kind of get into comparisons because Taylor Swift versus Billie Eilish. I mean,
I know. Yeah.
What was the budget on the Taylor Swift one? Actually, I'm curious about that. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, look that up real quick. Memish also says Cinemark, AMC, Regal. It's all about Odeon, Cineworld, View, Everyman, GB. Are these Brit?
That's some British shit, Memish.
We don't need the Brit theaters, man.
I've never
we
heard
don't
of
need no Brit theaters in here.
Memish, you watch any movies in IMAX though?
Yeah, Cineworld, which is what I work for. We have.
Let's go.
Okay,
see,
well, I mean that's
so
better
you already
Charlie.
hold that over Charlie. Yep, there you go.
Oh,
Charlie has seen 2 movies in IMAX ever.
Yeah. Yes. Sinners and Oppenheimer. Yeah.
Okay.
Oppenheimer in the worst IMAX in the world, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
facts.
Why is that?
Yeah, dude, no, that one actually is really bad. That was a really bad one.
We watched it actually during that Comic-Con trip. That Comic-Con was the same week as Barbenheimer, and so we met up and just like hit everything all at the same time. And so one of the things that we did was we got IMAX tickets for Odyssey, and we thought that this would be like a really cool experience for Charlie, seeing his first movie in IMAX. And whatever theater we were at in California, which I thought would be a really good theater, the IMAX was just like pretty small and underwhelming, and it didn't enhance the experience all that much. So just in comparison to even like my local theater, I would have expected that Anaheim, California would have a better IMAX, literally in like a huge city or whatever, but that just wasn't the case. I also fell asleep for like the whole movie, but that's a sidebar.
It says the Taylor Swift Eras Tour budget was for the movie was $15 million estimated from Google. This is from Google, so it's pretty small.
It's not, but it's not going to be a big budget movie. It's not like you literally have nothing to worry about, bro.
I don't think it'll be 200 million like Ben is saying. Like I think Ben's tripping.
No, he's fucking with you. Yeah, 100%.
But I think the 3D stuff is gonna add some.
Bro,
some
you'll be
sure.
good. You'll be good. Don't stress about it. It's a good pick.
Whoa. Sorry if I'm sorry. No, just let me work here.
The fuck?
Bro, we literally have the box office talk here in a little bit.
Oh,
holy $261 million.
Jeez. Sorry, he was talking about it. I just brought it up.
That's not a shock to me. That's not a shock.
I'll withdraw.
Just because it's Taylor Swift. But that's at 40 million though. I didn't even know it was on Fantasy Box.
The break even.
Look there. That was break even.
That was a break even of 40 mil.
Oh
yeah. It was a $60 million budget. Yeah, like you said.
They have the calendar filled in all the way back to 2023, which is when that came out.
Oh, gotcha.
So you can go look can go look back at like a ton of stuff from back then. Ant-Man and the Wasp not breaking even, that kind of thing, you know. Electric stuff back in that year.
I can't even. Okay.
You were on that episode, Memish?
Yeah, Quantumania. I think
you were on that one.
Yeah, unfortunately, Creed 3 as well. Creed 3 as well.
Maybe we had Memish on a lot in 2023, bruh. Quantumania, maybe Creed, and then Across the Spider-Verse.
Quantumania, Creed, Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
In 2022, yeah.
I had a really bad trip. I remember that actually.
I don't know if there was anything after that, to be honest.
We played the game, Jeopardy.
Mm-hmm. Jeopardy, yeah.
I think that was the last time.
Game.
Yeah.
No, we had Jeopardy, and then we had Across the Spider-Verse, which he was on for, and then we had D23 last year. Yeah. And then we had our D23 live stream. Memish goes on to call out some time codes, which I'd be interested in checking these out later. He's like at an hour 49. He said The Boys season 5 episode 4 when the boys are arguing with each other. Literally all you three. 1:16:34. I've never ever heard Charlie crash out. This might be a Hall of Fame video. I was re-listening to the episode, and that moment had me dying in the car because he's like, it's just horrible. It's Cinemark. It's just so stupid. I shouldn't even be talking about this experience because Michael's such a great movie. We got to be talking about how great Michael is. The fucking critics are tripping, and 33% on Rotten Tomatoes. Critics are fucking dumb. And I'm like, bro, like you went from Cinemark to talking about how great Michael is to then also talking about how dumb the critics are in your anger.
Trying to be quick.
It was,
that was a very fun episode. I feel like we've been in a good rhythm recently. I can't lie.
Yeah,
bro. Who needs Robert Kirkman?
Memish. Just kidding. Okay, look, I'll say something. I'll say something just because that nobody's gonna watch this. The bit of laying into Robert Kirkman and how bad episode 4 was, it's so old. It got so old. I'm kind of like cringing watching this a little bit just because it's like, all right, dude, like I get it. You got a big wig in front of you and you're not afraid to say your people, whoa, like watch the big guy here. Holy shit, guys. But I'm like, come on, like let's tone it down a little bit.
Yeah.
I like anyways, on business though.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of got corny.
If we still ended up having like a racist on or a murderer, I don't remember what controversy we almost got into, but like we'd probably stand on business that like they're in the wrong, you know.
Wait, what are you talking about? Racist murderer?
Don't know what it's
talking about
murderer. First,
he's talking about Warren, whatever his name is.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Racist Spider-Man. He said murderer. Okay, so Spider-Man, David.
He thought we were gonna have David on at one point. He just thought we were gonna have David.
I'm just clearing our plate of
still
any,
up in
like,
the potential. We could still.
Yeah, bro, we're gonna get an interview from prison. Damn right.
I've been on this podcast a lot. If I go and murder somebody, just saying, you'd probably disavow me. You'd stand on that business, you know.
Yeah, but here was my thing. He would always he would find let's check your Tesla. All right, that's bad. That's really bad. He would find a way to kind of always go back to inserting something about episode 4. It just kind of played
from the clips that I saw, though, Robert Kirkman also leaned into it.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one that I thought was funny was the power scaling bit that Robert Kirkman leaned into. I thought that was funny.
Okay, anyway, I didn't watch. I'm not a fan. I didn't watch the whole episode, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Charlie. I only watched. I watched clippers from a third-party TikTok account. Like, let's be honest.
The only full movie podcast I listen to is ours.
Yeah,
you don't even listen to ours, bro. You did not. That's no, stop, bro. Every episode that Aiden and I have done where you were gone, you haven't listened to those.
That's not even true because I brought up when you guys mentioned me. I'm literally like, yeah, you guys talked about me and said that.
I remember last time it happened, we asked you if you watched it or listened to it. You said no. I remember. Don't lie.
This was a few weeks ago, right? A couple months ago? I don't remember.
Okay.
It don't matter. Aiden, sorry.
Moving on. I gotta get through these fucking comments. Memish says, I'd love to talk about The Boys, which is why he's on today. I'd love to talk about The Boys. A lot of things to say. Film-wise, Spiderman, Odyssey, Dune, Doomsday, and then some horror stuff. Backrooms, Passenger, which I'm really excited for Passenger. Evil Dead Burn. Got to get the boy on for some more. We definitely will. That'll be a lot of fun. We could bring you in for some movies, especially some of the horror. I'd love to pick your brain about some of that stuff.
Obsession, bro.
Obsession too. Yep.
Seeing the market for Obsession and then just today with Evil Dead Burn.
Yeah. Yep.
Real.
Memish says, can I say 11908? One of my favorite MJ songs is You Rock My World. It gets me, Man in the Mirror. Oh, it gets me. Man in the Mirror too. Absolutely motivates. Yes. I was listening to that earlier today. So good. I love MJ. Also, I think everyone performed amazingly. The actor who played young Michael stole the show. Well, that's something we didn't talk about, dude. His number where he's just singing in the studio and it's like everything else is drowned out and it's just him. Oh my God. It was like, I was like blown away at his performance. It was so good.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
So good, man. So good.
And then Mimi says, thank you so much. Honestly, since Comic-Con 2022, find the live stream. I wholeheartedly believe Words from Nerds is best podcast for films, TV shows. No word of a lie. Nearly finished with university in 2 weeks. Yes, we were just talking about that. And I will hopefully be a film VFX graduate, whenever I'm doing my assignments and I see you post. It's a lovely day. Never stop, guys. Oi, bro.
Never stop, man. Yeah, I do film and VFX.
Go, baby.
Well, I knew you were doing film, but is VFX, is that like did you have to pick a specialty within it?
Yeah, so mainly, the degree is based mainly around VFX, but also like it's a VFX course with film in it. So it's the other way around. So mainly VFX. Yeah.
Memish, when you make it big, can you like do some like basic nepotism with me, bro, and just give me a job, bro? Give me a job out there.
We don't like beggars on this damn podcast.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you just call him?
Sorry.
What did you
beg us?
Beg
us.
Beg us. Actually, bro.
Like beg us.
Nah, yo, clip that chat. Yo, clip that shit back, bro. We got racist Spider-Man right here, bro. Holy shit. Show us your chest real quick, buddy. Show us your chest real quick.
I disavow Aiden. Aiden H talks.
And then B Woody says, Charlie, you do know that you get a free upgrade to the Switch 2 edition of Tears of the Kingdom if you have Nintendo Switch Online. And I did tell Aiden to play Metroid Zero Mission since it's a remake of the first Metroid game and a little more beginner friendly. And then side note, he says, also, I think by the first week of January, we'll have a pretty good idea of who wins the box office, just depending on Doomsdays and other legs by that point. So
I did
some nice little Nintendo stuff.
I did not know that. So I'd have to keep paying for the subscription to Nintendo Online, I assume, in order to keep that, or
I'd assume so. I would assume so. I wanted to save this one for last. Mr. Memish has his little horror movie box office draft that he will do alongside ours. Ooh, I will say, Memish, I did draft Insidious, so I have Insidious, but we'll share that. We'll share that together because that's gonna bang. So Memish's horror box office draft, which we will keep a sidetrack.
Bro, splitting profits now. Isn't that crazy?
Is that normal?
Yeah, I'll split some profit with him.
You can't have any of mine. You can't have any of mine. Sorry.
He said he will use.
Ben's clutching his pearls, bro. He needs that shit. He needs that shit, bro.
Memish said, "I will only use horrors that you guys haven't used." We already went over that. Passengers, scary movie. You could share that with Brandon. Resident Evil, which none of us have drafted because I know you said I don't know if you have this on your drafts. Resident Evil.
Draft it. We can still.
Well, it's a fall, isn't it? A fall one.
It comes out in September.
Cool.
Fall season.
Ice Cream Man, Insidious, and Exit 8. So he said, "I'd love to see what I get at the end of the year with these picks." We will keep an eye on that, my brother. We will keep an eye on those because Insidious is gonna bang.
You're missing a couple of good ones, brother. I got to be honest with you.
I know Obsession. I thought Obsession got taken.
Yeah. He's only picking ones that haven't got taken. Yeah.
Hand up. My bad.
Yeah. Obsession,
Backrooms. Oh my gosh. I'm holding out that Backrooms is gonna make like $200 million. I'm very much holding out.
It's gonna make a lot.
Yeah. And then
it'll be really good.
Evil Dead will also do very, very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, heck yeah, baby. On the topic of box office, I didn't even mean to save it for last for that reason. But we're not going to go through our entire list. We're not going to go through big updates, and because things have very slightly changed. Michael's 400 something million worldwide. I mean, we knew that thing was going to be a juggernaut. To be honest, it's probably going to make $1 billion just because my wife is telling me she wants to go watch it for a third time. We watched it for a second time last week, and she's already wanting to go for a third. It's going to make a buku amount of money. But same with Devil Wears Prada. It's 10 mil away from breaking even right now as we speak, and it's only been out for 5 days. So that's going to bang.
I'm sure it's already hit.
You know what your guy on Twitter would say? What's his name? Luis something?
Yeah, my boy Luis.
You know what he should tweet about the Devil Wears Prada 2? The Devil Wears Prada 2 is being saved by international markets because if you just go on domestic, it's flopping. That actually upset me so much because he kept on going on about how international markets were saving Lee Cronin's The Mummy. But then I opened up Project Hail Mary. And if you go based on domestic alone, Project Hail Mary is losing $200 million. So what are we doing? It's both. It's always been both. It's such a stupid thing.
Sure.
Yeah, that boy has been triggering Ben over the week. I tell you. International Devil Wears
as I'm making $25 million right now from The Mummy and still going.
For Michael specifically, I just found out that it's going to release in Japan. I think. Oh,
it's going to go. It's going to go even crazier.
I think Korea in the end of this month. I think sometime. So
yeah,
that's money.
Yeah, so you'll have really good legs, and that's why everyone's floor has risen to 800 mil is the floor. But see, this is what's so interesting. I don't. What we're talking about, Devil Wears Prada. Let's compare Devil Wears Prada and Michael, right?
Yeah.
Not to be compared, but let's just for the sake of this conversation. 250 mil break even. If Devil Wears Prada's floor, if its floor is 700 mil, right? Well, that's $450 million profit. If Michael hits $1 billion, that's 500 mil profit. So you get 50 mil more profit off of your pick, with all of those things considered, right? Didn't produce as well. International is saving it. A domestic opened up way lower than a lot of people were thinking. Yet, I'm still going to reap more benefits out of it than you are with Michael, which is going to make $1 billion, right? It's just interesting when you break it down like that, and when you break it down in the fact that this boy Ben thinks that I'm not no threat and that Charlie's running away with this. Come on, man, let's talk about that because it's actually buku.
I'll be honest,
it's actually
you look at years past, having Toy Story 5 after Zootopia 2 became the highest grossing animated movie, having Moana after Lilo and Stitch made $1 billion last year. I'm just saying those to me are way more powerful than Spider-Man and Devil Wears Prada. I think it's Charlie's game, barring Doomsday crushing it for me.
Okay. No, you're not getting anywhere close. Hold on. You're not getting close, man. You're not. Like, it's not Charlie's game unless Doomsday goes crazy, and then I'm taking this. Not at all. I don't think 100% at all.
100%.
No.
Well, Ben, that's what I was trying to say the other day.
Past me. You're not even getting past me. You're not getting out of the summer profitable. What are you talking about? Your movies are gonna bomb.
I'm not getting out of the summer profitable. Are you dumb?
No, bro. Mando's not gonna bang like you think it will. I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't. Like, you are not ready for the Star Wars fandom. You are
that's
not
what
ready
it boils
for the Star
down
Wars
to.
fandom.
Bro, if it actually does well, dude, Ben, we're not going to hear the end of it from Ben. We're actually not going to hear the end of it.
Backrooms,
and I'm willing to bet.
Backrooms
Here's the thing:
is profiting me at least 100 million. 100% is profiting me at least 100 million. Evil Dead Burn, profit. Mando and Grogu. Let's say it's close. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt that it's close. You don't think I'm leaving positive out of the summer?
Well, I mean, here's the thing, like positive or like, because I'm not talking about like your summer is going to be positive. I'm talking about like you get out of the summer season and your number is black and not red.
Exactly.
And that's because like
I'm negative 45 million right now. Like, what are you talking about?
Your thing, like power ballad, bro. Like you're going for these like small profits. Like, okay, this is gonna be profitable. This is gonna be profitable. What? How profitable? How profitable though? That's the thing, because it's not gonna take you out of third or fourth place. It's not going to take you out of third or fourth place.
That's a completely separate conversation, because you guys will have all of your hit picks out by the time that summer ends. But you don't think that I can make in profit $50 million by the end of summer? You don't think I'll be positive overall?
I'll give you that.
That's what I'm pushing back on, because that's ridiculous. I'll be in last place. I'll give you that, but I will be positive.
But I will be positive. Well, that's what I
don't think Doomsday saves you the way you think it will, man.
That's what I was trying to say the other day in a voice note. Is like, Ben, you're like, the way that you're happy with the idea of a $1 billion break even. I don't think that, if that's the case, I don't think it's going to help you as much as you think it is, because you're all at that point. You have to hope that the rest of your fall season is great as well, because I mean,
I'm getting that the 1-1 and I'm getting Doom Part 3. Like, let's be honest.
All right. That's bullish of you for sure. I mean, and maybe that's how it happens. But like, if you don't get like a really great fall season, and if Doomsday is really your one crutch, a 1 billion break even is not great for you, bro. Not great for you, man.
All that I'm going to say is, if by the time we get to Doomsday, if I'm behind by $300 or $400 million, I feel 110% confident that I'm making that up.
300, yeah, okay. I mean, I'd agree with that too.
But could I be $1 billion behind and still catch up?
No.
Yeah.
Catch up to be first place, or what do you mean?
Yeah, like if
he's $1 billion behind first place,
and I need $1 billion profit on Doomsday. Do I think that it can hit 2 billion and take me all the way to first? Yes, absolutely yes.
I just don't think so. I just don't know. I just don't think so. I don't think so.
The inner workings of your head,
but you think Spider-Man can make 1.7? We just can't have this conversation.
I don't know if that's that crazy, man.
If Spider-Man can make 1.7, then Avengers Doomsday can make 2 billion. Let's come on.
Yeah,
I don't think so. And
I wouldn't see. Well, I'm not even pushing back on that. I'm not even pushing back on that.
I think his sentiment of, do I think Doomsday makes $500 million more than Spider-Man every day, every universe, every single time? No, it doesn't. I don't think so.
100%.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be within. Million. I think it's gonna be within 200 to 300 mil of Spider-Man.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'd agree with that actually. 200. 200.
Really?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Any number you give me that Spider-Man makes, easily I think Doomsday makes 500 million more.
See, I don't think 500 mil. I don't think 500 mil. The highest I'd be willing to go is 300. Like Aiden's saying. Like I don't think it's like that grand of a difference. I really don't. I don't think it is.
It will be.
I'm closer to
we're like Granted, and we said this, but No Way Home had the past villain fanfare and the idea of maybe Toby and Andrew showing up. Sure. But like, think of the follow up to that. You're going to tell me that idea, right, of just the multiverse in and of itself in that movie, therefore transitioned into Doctor Strange 2, and why Doctor Strange 2, despite what everybody thought about that movie, made close to, what was it, $900 million?
Yeah,
like
800 something.
Think of what people are going to be thinking going into this movie. There's already rumors swirling about the symbiote. Punisher's in this thing.
Well,
who is Sadie Sink
more
playing?
of that in the trailer? Yeah, once they start to flex some more Punisher and Hulk in these trailers.
Yeah, Hulk, bro. Once Hulk is officially revealed, like in a trailer, which I wish they wouldn't do, but they're gonna do it 100%, bro. Like we're talking crazy, bro. We're talking crazy.
I have one more thing to say, and then I want to bring Memish in on this because he agrees with me. The thing about Spider-Man No Way Home, you brought up Doctor Strange. That's a great example. You had a movie that wasn't received well right after Spider-Man No Way Home, still made $800 million. Nowadays, we get Thunderbolts that has raving reviews. It makes $400 million. Like,
sure,
we're in a different era, not only like pre-Endgame or around Endgame time, or even in a different era from the first couple of years getting back into Marvel when it comes to their momentum. And I don't see that it could have anywhere close to the momentum of No Way Home, looking at some comparable projects around the time. I could be totally wrong. I just don't. I don't think that 1.7 for Spider-Man is realistic in the slightest. I think 1.5
that you don't think that's realistic.
The ceiling.
I think 1.5 is realistic, but or 1.7 is realistic, but I do think it'll fall more towards like 1.4, 1.5.
And another great example that I can bring up for why I don't think that the Spider-Man fan base is quite there as much as you guys think it is Across the Spider-Verse. I get it's a slightly different audience, but an animated movie also being a Spider-Man movie after how well received the first one was, that movie making, what did it make? 700 million?
It was 700 or 800, something like that.
Yeah, 700 or 800 million. Widely regarded as one of the best Spider-Man films. Sorry, thinking of Star Wars. May the Fourth be with you.
Sure.
Widely regarded as one of the best Spider-Man films. And an animated movie.
I don't think that's fair. I don't.
That is a horrible take, I'm not gonna lie.
Animation, like it's a bigger ask to get a lot of people to go, like other than to bring their kids. And there's, I mean, I hate to say it, there's also the element of the Black Spider-Man. Like I don't know how big of a role that plays, but like, I mean, there's so many other elements going into that just like. Also, 800 million is nothing to shy at. I think Beyond is looking at probably breaking $1 billion. If you ask me, off right now, sure. That's what I'd say. But I don't know. I also just think like that saying that is ignoring everything else that we know about Tom Holland Spider-Man, factoring in not just No Way Home, but Far From Home being over $1 billion, and just the
Endgame almost made $3 billion, by the way.
Here's the thing, bro. Like, and I know Brandon doesn't like to lean too much on this. That Spider-Man trailer is one of the most viewed trailers ever. I have people coming up to me that don't even know that there's an Avengers movie coming out this year. That's like, bro, I want to go watch Spider-Man. Like, bro, I can't wait for that new Spider-Man. Not that they don't know an Avengers movie.
There's not. They know it. They know. Out. There's not even like an official Doomsday trailer out.
I don't think.
Wait till that shatters those numbers. Wait till that shatters those numbers.
Numbers aside, general audience, bro, it's a bigger ask to get people to buy in for an Avengers movie with the track record that Marvel has had recently. It's less of an ask to be like, hey, yeah, this cool Spider-Man movie that deals with him and MJ and Punisher and Hulk, that you don't have to watch previous installments of. You don't have to be super in the know to watch the movie. It's way less of an ask. On top of that, I'm going a little bit more back to what the bullshit you said about, oh, it's my game if Doomsday is out, like Charlie's my only threat. Spider-Man No Way Home had a $200 million budget right after COVID. If it has another $200 million budget, you're ultra fucked, bro. Because if 1.5 is the ceiling and it hits 1.5, there's my $1 billion profit, and I didn't need Doomsday. And I also have Devil Wears Prada, Odyssey, and Project Hail Mary there to supplement that. You haven't had shit so far. and your fall season is not gonna help you the way Devil Wears Prada, Odyssey, and Project Hail Mary is helping me.
That's a lot.
So let's get that. Okay. Let's get that cleared up. Charlie's not your only threat.
I'm just giving my opinion. You can disagree, but that's where I'm vibe checking the whole league. That's where I'm at. That's my prediction. Memish, please take the floor.
Okay.
Predictions can be wrong, chat, by the way.
It's an Avengers film. Sure, and I'm not trying to downplay Spider-Man at all. I think Spider-Man's definitely gonna hit $1 billion, if not more. 100%. But if we are going to do the comparing of the previous Spider-Man films, we got to compare the previous Avengers films, right? Like,
sure.
It's like the last one, obviously, insane. This is the last, obviously, the last Avengers film we've had since Endgame. That's had 2.7 billion in box office.
2.8 might even be 2.9 with the re-releases.
With the re-releases as well. I do think Doomsday is gonna make more money, and I'm swaying closer to Ben than it being 200 million between Spider-Man, only because it's got such a big cast of superheroes, and half of them aren't even been shown. Like Dr. Doom hasn't even been shown yet. Rodan Jr. hasn't been shown yet. The promotions has just been teaser trailers of the previous so-called Avengers. Like I think it's gonna make a lot of money.
It's a good sway, Memish, to sway my way.
I think you have to also take into account like the time period we were in with Infinity War and Endgame, and why those movies each made $2 billion, and how Doomsday is going to differentiate from that. Like, yeah, let's look at the track record. And you can say, look at the past $2 billion movies for both. And I was just looking 1.5 for Avengers, 1.4 for Age of Ultron.
We're clearing
that has to play a factor.
Absolutely are clearing
that has to play a factor. And honestly, I think it would lean more towards 1.7, 1.6, 1.8.
I thought you were about to say it'll lean closer to Age of Ultron, which is what Brandon said.
I mean, I don't know. Brandon seems pretty, and I had some conversations with him while we were also talking. He seems pretty. His is so up in the air, but he's like, man, the brand is tarnished. No way to put it. The brand is tarnished, and Spider-Man might not even be that great. Now, Spider-Man gets to sulk in the fact that it's Spider-Man, the most famous superhero of all time, if not top 2, top 3. The most famous superhero of all time. People are going to show out to that. Kids are going to show out to that. Like, families are going to go. It's Spider-Man, right? Like, Spider-Man gets to have that benefit, where Doomsday doesn't really, like, because it's an Avengers movie that people are like, I didn't see Thunderbolts or Fantastic Four last year because neither of those made more than Superman, which also isn't a good sign. And these are Brandon's words. Neither of those made more than Superman is not a good sign for the place that the brand is in right now. So what does that say about Doomsday? That Doomsday is just going to automatically make $2 billion? Your two big hitters last year couldn't even tie Superman's shoes. What makes you think that your Avengers movie is going to compete with that? And on the topic of famous, I think that even struggled to break even at like a $500 million break even.
What movie?
Captain America.
I think that barely made 400 million.
Yeah, 413 mil.
Yeah, they weren't making as much then. But
its break even was 450.
I looked at Ant-Man and the Wasp, which was like right after Infinity War, and in between Infinity War and Endgame. Ant-Man and the Wasp only made 600 mil. Just like more than Thunderbolts.
Again, in between Infinity War and Endgame. Like,
but my point is that looking at Thunderbolts and looking at Fantastic Four is not an indication of how well an Avengers movie is going to be. You're not going to look at the recent movies and say, that only made 600 million, so the Avengers movie isn't going to do as well.
It's not even, and I disagree with that, but it's not even just that. It's the fact that you had Infinity War, which is again one of the best Marvel movies ever, and you knew Endgame was coming, and in between that you had Ant-Man and the Wasp. You cannot compare. Well, look, Ant-Man and the Wasp had 600 mil, and Endgame went on to make almost $3 billion. You cannot compare that to duds, flops, box office flops. Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, and then Doomsday. That's why Doomsday is going to be amazing. You can't look at all of these. You don't have another Avengers movie 2 years ago to back that up or to make you feel confident. Now, Secret Wars, yeah, if Doomsday does good, okay, now Secret Wars is that vessel. Whatever comes out in between them, we don't have to worry about it all. We don't have that. Right now, Doomsday is our catalyst.
I just don't think that looking at the surrounding projects is a good indication of much at all.
It's the same brand. It's the same brand that people are not showing up to.
It is, but I do think also there's a big factor in this. It's the returning characters and the returning actors. I think that's a big factor for, like, Comic-Con was huge when Robert Downey Jr. returned as Doctor Doom. That for me was a huge factor, as that's going to make a lot of money. You know, he's going to return. Same with Chris Evans. Same with Thor. They bring back the big hitters to make the money. I think they've realized that the recent films they've made, especially Fantastic Four, which was a bit of a shock, but they knew, or I think they knew that those films weren't going to make a lot. But this is like their actual end game, no pun intended. For this to flop, then it's a very, very big question mark. But they're bringing everyone back, and I think they're trying as hard as they can to at least get as near as they can to Infinity War, let alone Endgame.
But do you think
has more?
No. Oh. Do you think? I haven't spoken very long. Calm down, buddy. All right. But do you think? And I want to preface this by saying I don't necessarily think so, and I also don't think that it's a big enough audience to exactly matter. But do you think that also turns off a large section of the audience? The fact that they're bringing back RDJ, not even 6 years later. 7 years later. I guess it is 7 years. Not even 8 years later. Like, they're already bringing him back. Captain America. That's something we've talked about. Like, RDJ, we're more okay with than them bringing back Captain America. And I don't know. Obviously, the people that would matter to are most likely fans, and they're going to watch it anyway. Yeah. But do you think some people might view that as a cop out, and like that's just like a reason they wait it out, wait for it to be on Disney Plus, especially with how long, like you're only waiting like 2 months at this, 2 or 3 months for something to be out on Disney Plus at this point. Maybe they'll change that for Doomsday, especially with they're gonna want it in theaters for as long as possible, sure, but I don't know, man. I just think a lot of what you guys are saying is entirely dependent on the name Avengers, and that's it. Other than the returning characters, sure, but largely it's just the name Avengers. And I'd be inclined to agree with you to some point. And of course, I think it's going to make more than Spider-Man. Like, I'm not even contending against that, but I just don't think it's going to make vast amounts more than Spider-Man. Because like 500 million more than dude, I don't know, man. Like, I just keep going back to the love for Tom Holland's Spider-Man is immense. It is immense. I don't like Far From Home, and that movie made $1 billion, man. But they wrote me back in with No Way Home, and I'm just thinking about all the people that left No Way Home just wanting to see how does he deal with not knowing who MJ and Ned, or how does he deal with MJ and Ned not knowing who he is? All these different story threads that they're just so much more interested in. I don't know, bro. Versus like we're hopping on a whole new, like, you got to rope people in with RDJ being Doctor Doom. Like, I don't know, man.
Dude, let me operate for a second here, okay? Because you cut me off. The first thing that I'll say. Will people be hesitant and not go see Doomsday because of returning characters? No. People will be hesitant but curious, so they'll go watch the dang movie and see how they're going to handle it. That's how we feel. We're like,
you don't think that people would watch reviews or something like that to see to see how people think they handle the characters?
But come on, like, this is multiple years in the making, bringing the Russo brothers back, bringing back RDJ, Chris Evans. There is, in my mind, as hesitant as I am, I know that Kevin Feige and everybody working on this movie feels the weight of Marvel on their shoulders. I think they have to lock in for this movie.
Yeah.
And so I'm almost, as hesitant as I am, I'm almost confident that this is going to be the movie that we want it to be, because it almost has to be for them to almost save us and bring us back to where the fandom used to be when it comes to Marvel. And the only other thing that I'll address is the whole people love Tom Holland Spider-Man. Let me throw out this question. What do you think has more pull for people? Tom Holland Spider-Man, Mark Ruffalo as Hulk, John Bernthal as Punisher, or Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom, Chris Evans back as Captain America, Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Tom Hiddleston as Loki, not even mentioning all of the X-Men that are coming out.
I don't know why. I don't know why you throw Loki out there. Nobody gives a shit about that. He is not pulling an audience to this movie.
All that I'm saying is, you said we're relying on the name Avengers alone. You're relying on Spider-Man. Like, we're doing
the most popular superhero of all time.
Yeah, as Aiden mentioned, like, that's not like a crazy
Avengers, the most the biggest
but also that's not. But as we established, that's not all we're relying on. We're not only relying on Spider-Man. Like, we're relying on also the people wanting a continuation of that story. You know, versus like you have to convince people to want to essentially start another Avengers story after the ending of the last one was so poignant and so good, depending on who you talk to. Like, I don't know. I just think that, like, a new beginning for an Avengers versus like a continuation of the detriment and down in the dump Spider-Man with Hulk in it, and the first movie appearance of the Punisher, which I don't think the Punisher has that much pull. I don't even want to like really rely on that. But just saying, man. And if Daredevil, if we come to find out Daredevil's in this movie, bro, like, and even then, I don't think Daredevil has that much pull. But like,
say, nice low viewership numbers for.
That's what I was gonna bring up. Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up too. Is like, like the viewership, according to Nielsen or whatever, is not really there. So like, but I'm just saying, all in all, even if we were just only relying on namesake, like, I think you're underplaying Spider-Man and overplaying Avengers a little bit too much.
What about 100%? And here's why. Here's one of the major reasons why. And I listen into casual conversations, people who I look at as general audience viewers around the office, right? Just whenever these conversations get brought up about Marvel. Anytime Avengers or Doomsday is talked about, it is always talked about negatively. And a big reason is, Ben, you like to say that the past movies don't factor in. Like it or not, the Avengers movies have always been looked at as a culmination of the past couple films. Not even just a couple, but like the past couple years of Marvel movies. Every time I hear Avengers Doomsday being talked about, it's in a negative connotation because it has been in a down a decrease. The quality has been in a decrease in the past couple of years in their eyes. Every time it's talked about negatively. Every single time Spider-Man is talked about, it's I thought I heard that Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man was going to be in this movie. Like, have you heard anything about that? Have you seen any leaks about that? Like, oh my gosh, yeah, it's always talked about positively. And even if it's like just questions or just like leaks, it's pulling off the last movie, which was amazing, which was awesome, that everybody loved. Almost made $2 billion. So the general audience and the casual conversations look at Avengers as a culmination of the past couple of years of Marvel movies, which everyone knows has been shit, because that's how they've always been looked at. Infinity War, phases, phase 1, 2, and 3, 4, things of that sort. When you look at Spider-Man, you are looking at No Way Home. You are looking at the most popular superhero in the world that has no connection to whatever's happening in the main Marvel timeline, because that didn't seem to matter when No Way Home came out and people loved it and ate it up. You can't ignore those conversations. You can't ignore what the general audience is tying together when it comes to either of these movies.
I mean, I'm not, but like, let's say let's look back at phase 1. Marvel went from an amazing start with Iron Man to what, 3 very mixed products with Captain America, Iron Man 2, and then Thor, which didn't make an incredible amount of money. The Avengers came out and was getting a lot of high praise, and so everybody went to see the movie. And it didn't matter that those projects were not being as well received, not making as much money. If this movie is well received, then the worst that we can be is where we were at going into the first Avengers film, which is, yeah, things haven't been great, but this movie's being really well received. I have to go see what's going on. That is like the floor, in my opinion.
We're in such a different time, though. We're in such a different time. A worse time than the beginning. A way worse time than phase 1.
I'm saying, do you not think there are more Marvel fans? Not that there is as much, high quality products, not that everybody's happy with what's going on, but just more people who have to go and see what Avengers Doomsday is going to be in comparison to 14 years ago. You don't think there's more people who will go see an Avengers movie nowadays?
I mean, yeah, there's more for sure.
Yeah,
exactly. So I don't know.
So
what
you're saying better time audience wise, but also I feel like your argument has turned to we agree that it's going to make more money than Spider-Man. We just don't think the range is as wide as you're trying to place it. That's as much as we're breaking it down to.
That's fine.
Well, and also, I'm gonna dog walk the absolute fuck out of you this draft. I'm gonna dog walk the shit out of you. So let's we're not gonna debate that anymore. But I'm just making that point.
Yeah,
you're getting
how's the Rotten Tomatoes draft going, buddy?
All right. That's completely fine.
Bro's got to fall back.
Ultimately, we've been talking about this for a while. We can move on from it. The truth is, I will be overconfident in Doomsday. Admittedly so. I am coping, whatever you want to call it. I will be riding that high all the way until we actually get those numbers in December. I'll debate you guys and stand 10 toes down on it every single time it's brought up. But at some point, we're just going to go back and forth until we see the numbers. With that, I'm going to go use the restroom.
Handshake. Sure. Great debate, guys. Great debate. Great conversation.
Yeah. No handshake, buddy. No handshake.
You're muted.
No, I'm not.
You're muted, buddy. Try and dispute it all you want, Ben. You're absolutely fucked. Now that he's gone, he's getting fucking dog walked by me. What is he? Is something wrong with him? Mentally, is something wrong? He's getting dog walked, bro.
That was some crazy side glaze where he just started. It was Charlie's game. I was like, whoa, buddy, where's this coming from? Crazy glaze right now.
He's getting moonwalked. That's what it is. He's getting fucking moonwalked by me. I got. Oh, there you go. Memish is back.
Sorry, my camera died. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Devil Wears Prada. Me and Charlie saw it. We'll make this a nice little quick and easy segment because I believe we were the only two that saw it. Memish, did you get a chance to watch Devil Wears Prada?
No, I haven't even seen the first one, so that is going to be something I do need to look at. Yeah.
Cool.
You don't gotta watch
Charlie. I am. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know how Charlie's gonna feel about this movie. We don't have to do a reaction or anything. I'm at a 4 out of 5.
Really? You liked it that much?
I really liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. I know you did,
son.
What are you at? What's your rating?
I'm at a 3-star. I liked it a lot. I liked it more than the first one. I liked it more than the first one.
Interesting. Okay. All right. I wasn't expecting that. I thought you were gonna hate it. I think it's a perfect sequel. It's a perfect continuation of the story. I feel like for 20 years down the line. I feel like it hit everything that I wanted it to hit. I will say, just real quick, just topic of the review so far. I feel like the more I thought about it, the more I kind of felt like Miranda's character was vastly different than the first movie.
I don't want to go so far as to say character assassinated, but a little different.
Agree with that.
A little different.
Yeah. I'd be tempted in. I could be talked into agreeing with the word character assassination. Just the more I thought about it. All right. The more I thought about it, the more I was like, she seemed way more poppy, way more bubbly, way in the first movie, because I rewatched it right before, like whenever you were like sent that voice message, I was watching the first movie again because Maddie hadn't seen it. So I was like, oh, let's watch the first one and then go watch the second one. And so I watched the first one with her, and she just has this way about her that is just so hilarious the entire movie. Where she's just like, that's all. Yeah. Yep. Like just such a mysterious kind of character, to where that moment at the end of the first movie when she smiles is like, damn, she got her, let's go. And then that's just a constant throughout this second movie. It's like, I don't know, it was kind of jarring a little bit.
Yeah, well, and there's some moments where like I understand it a bit more, and like I don't know. I think it's just the methods in which they try to make it seem like her character is maybe pushed to that edge to where she is more comfortable being like bubbly and more friendly-ish to those around her. Maybe I just didn't like that because maybe I felt that as much as I think this one's better than the first one, that what happened in the first one was a more logical reason. Like I think of the moment in the car between her and Andrea or Andy, in
the second movie,
in the first one, when she right after Paris, she's telling her like, you're going to be really good at this or that kind of, or some, she says something along those lines, and like she just, all her walls come down essentially for Andy. Like after Andy's done all this proving herself and everything, like that's when she finally like talks to her like an equal almost. And I like that for certain instances in this movie, i.e. the one with Nigel specifically. And I think that was well earned and well written, and I think that it was about time that he got his flowers from her. Yeah, that was great stuff,
man. That was great.
But I don't know, for her to be as like cold as she was to Andy at the beginning of this movie, and then you cut to like, I don't know, the halfway point in the Hamptons house or wherever it was, and like you look at that example of which, granted, I know she's happy because she got this promotion thing, but like to me, old Miranda, I feel like that's just like a step up for like next step. All right, like I knocked it off the board, lock in, keep going. Like I don't think that that's like a, oh Andy, like we're so great together, like kind of moment. But I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was like really what stuck out the most to me in the movie was just Miranda as a character. I think everyone else falls back into their roles perfectly.
Yeah.
Like Stanley Tucci is an absolute gem. I adore Nigel as a character. And yeah, I think everyone kind of picked up right where they left off. I did see some complaints about how Emily's character kind of, I wish I could pull up the review, and I don't want to go look for it because I don't want to get spoiled on Daredevil because I'd have to look on Twitter.
Fucking these boys out
I something along the lines of like they didn't really like Emily's character and what they did with her because it felt like she needed to lean on a man for everything. She needs to lean on I forget his name, but her boyfriend that she was there with. Yeah, that sounds right, Benji. Yeah, a cuck sounds about right. She needed to lean on Benji for a lot of things. For assistance, for a step to get up, even to which the moment where she says that Miranda got her hired there and made them hire her, that was like
and awesome. Well, and that was like, I think that's another point too. It's like almost anywhere she got to in the movie, with the exception of the very end where I can't remember where she starts working after her and Benji. Spoilers, chat. After her and Benji split up.
It's not Chanel. Is it Chanel?
Was it Dolce?
No. Oh, dang. You got the cam rip. Go look at it. I don't know. Maybe it was Chanel. I'm not sure. Dang it.
Yeah, I don't remember. So like with and maybe like that's the point of it, maybe. But through every turn, it's not even just like the man part, but I mean I see that point. But like Miranda got her the job at Prada. No, not Prada. What was it?
Dior.
Oh my gosh, Dior. Thank you.
Oh,
got her the job at
Coach. Damn it,
Coach.
That's
Coach. Yes. Okay. Miranda got her the job at Dior to like get her away, but like even then, it's just like I don't know if that's the greatest place to take Emily. Where after we just saw her last movie, like she was bound to be in a place where like she was questioning her self-worth and her sense of accomplishment just because like Andy came in and not took it from her, but it was just all of this things she was working towards. It was given to Andy in the last moment. So like, I would think that we'd want to see how she got to a spot in where they appreciated her for what she was able to do and everything like that. And they kind of do it by the end of the movie, but we don't really even see it. So I don't know. I want to also say it sounds weird. I'm only talking about like flaws that I have with the movie, and I say that I like it more than the first one. But I don't know. There's just a lot that I agree with what Aiden said. Everybody falls back into the role, and I think that it's all really well done because of that. And I think that I don't know, just what the movie had to say. I think was a lot more poignant this time around than the first one. So there's a lot of that for me as well.
I thought it was great. Even her speech in the middle where she's just like, they are gonna like just rip everything away from. They're gonna rip all of the suffering away from us. Like none of this stuff is gonna matter, and like that needs to change. Like that needs to be put to an end. Like magazines are already out. Like even just seeing them be like, we don't do magazines at all anymore. It's just like put stuff on a feed that people will swipe past. Like I don't know, just like that commentary really was like, especially after just watching the first movie where the entire time I'm like, man, this is the most 2000s feeling movie ever. And to just get whiplashed into this one and be like, damn, we live in a horrible world. Like our world sucks now. I think the message of like looking for hope and, you know, saving creativity and, you know, despite all of that was really nice. Even going as far as like hiring someone, I don't know if you saw, like hiring an artist to draw an AI looking picture of all the memes that people were making of Miranda. Like they got a human to go in there and hand draw. Really? So like the meme That's of cool. her with McDonald's outfit.
The bird.
Lies with that.
Yeah.
So somebody went in there and hand drew it and purposely made it look like it was AI. Like they even had the menu, like the letters in the menu, like all merged together and whatnot. That's super cool. But yeah, like even going as far as that, because I think this is a very anti-AI, has a very hard message on in a stance on like anti-AI. Just with like Ben was saying, BJ Novak coming in and you know, kind of trying to introduce that new era to everybody. And you know, me, your boy, working for him, kind of stepping up to Miranda Priestley. I also, he had one of the best lines. He's like, "Oh, we call you Miranda Beastly over here because you're a beast." I'm like, "Oh hell yeah, there's my boy." But yeah, like even having him step in and kind of trying to introduce that new era after Irv passes away, it's like, yeah, dude, it's them having to save that and whatnot. I think that was like phenomenal. I think that was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did have just a little bit of an issue with like Emily and Miranda and their characters a little bit. But other than that, pretty good movie, man. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah. But
I was a lot higher than you on the first movie. I actually went higher on it after a rewatch because I think watching it with Maddie, kind of like seeing all her reactions and knowing what funny moment's gonna happen next, and like gossiping about it with her, I was like, oh damn, this movie does absolutely bang. This movie does bang. Like, so did you watch the first one with the fiance? Yeah.
Yeah, and I still, you know, I stand on my laurels.
I'm an incel. What can I say?
That's real.
Anyways.
That's real.
Yeah, Devil Wears Prada. I had a great time.
Yeah, good movie, man. Good movie.
I'm happy that you seem to like it too. Alrighty, good lord. On to our next subject.
My bad. You said that I couldn't build during the podcast, and then you removed me. So I'll stop now. But like, you can't get mad.
Nobody said you couldn't build. I just said that you were. There's no way you make fun of Aiden for watching stuff while we're recording, and then you're gonna build a Lego set. Yeah, I'm gonna build a Lego set, guys.
I'm not. I mean, I will just show the Batman.
Ooh, yeah.
Memish, no, bruh. Don't
Sorry.
encourage that, bro.
Sorry.
Don't encourage that, bro.
Hey, Memish, Charlie's not your boss. You know, you don't have to bow down.
He's trying to reverse
him.
Psychology being your boss right now, Memish. You know who to listen to.
I'm an advocate for his free will. He liked the Batman, okay?
Real one's been had a Pattinson Lego figure, but you know,
real.
We don't.
You do not have a Pattinson Lego Batman figure.
Do you?
No.
I'm about to have one in the video game.
No, you should have done that. Oh no. Oh, he's done it. Oh, he's done you.
Damn, son.
Are we sure that's Pattinson?
Look at the suit. That's Pattinson.
Are we sure that's Pattinson?
Yeah, bro. Look at the suit. Yeah, look at the suit, bro.
When did you get? Wait, what set do you have?
Wait, why wait, zoom, pull back a little bit. Are the eyes white?
Yeah.
Huh.
They are on this new one too.
He got you there, Ben. He got you there.
It has
why? He never has white eyes. Why?
They do it for all the Batmans. Wait, Aiden, what set do you have?
Oh, he's about to. Oh, is
I have this.
Damn.
Look
at that shit way before
look at that
you, bro.
dusty ass Batmobile. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Literally, look at the windshield.
Way before you.
Can see. Yeah.
Bro,
damn, man, he got the flames coming. The flames ain't gonna be coming out of that one though. The flames ain't gonna be coming out of that one.
By the way,
I got the engine showing too. Engine exposed.
Just to be clear, you can no longer buy that one. This is the newest one that just came out. I would have flames on it if I could.
Exactly.
I don't have the choice. I don't have the option.
This shit is like OG.
Yeah, bro. That's what makes it cooler.
You picked it off of the shelf and you started coughing from the dust.
I started coughing. Bro, I was imagining things.
You guys are Lego for Lego. Oh.
I got Selena Kyle too. So the motorcycle's also bitch. Moving on to
you want to go Lego for Lego? Oh yeah.
Moving on to Daredevil Born Again.
Lego for Lego.
Holy shit, bro!
That
room is crazy. That room is insane. I didn't know it goes that far to the left, bro.
There's a lot of money in this room.
Daredevil Born Again. It's episode 7, right? That just came out. Episode 7.
Yes.
Review. Mr. Memish, have you watched this?
I'm waiting till the finale to binge watch.
Okay.
Dang. Okay.
I haven't seen nothing yet.
Should we do boys first?
Second, sorry.
Should we do?
We can do the boys first.
It's like 4 a.m. for Memish. We gotta.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we'll do the boys.
No, that's good.
Come on. Yeah.
We treat our guests
all
correctly.
Thank you.
Of course. We don't bring on people that kill minors. Like, we bring on Memish, all right? So another feather in our cap. Another feather in our cap.
I mean, I say that, but you guys did just start talking about Devil Wears Prada after I left, so that's not really considerate. I'm the only one who's looking out for him, but you know.
Wait, what is that?
If I was here, we would have done boys first. Devil Wears Prada later. You know, it's fine. I'm standing.
Maybe you should hold your bladder a little bit better. You fucking child.
Bro, I had 2 large sweet teas from dinner, and that just runs through me.
Boys season 5, episode 6 review. Episode coming out tomorrow morning. Episodes. Is it okay? Jeez, I'm all over the place. All of these episode counts. Episode 5 review. Episode 6 comes out tomorrow morning. We have episode 7 and then episode 8. In the horizon, the finale. Boys season 5, episode 5. Review, reaction, instant reaction in 3, 2, 1. I think this is one of the best episodes of the show, of the entire show.
Really?
Yeah, I love
agree with that.
I'm like,
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I just what I fall back to is everything that we talked about last week, in terms of being a final season. Yeah, and it's just not moving the plot along. Like for us to have been talking about that last episode and then going into this episode, and it's the same shit. Same
past
shit.
3 weeks, actually, we've been talking about it. Yeah, you brought up the MacGuffin stuff 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, bro. See, like that's a problem. Like that is a huge glaring problem that has to be addressed. With that being said, I think that every episode we've gotten so far has been really, really good, and it harkens back to like old boys for me, like old the boys old stuff. But I'm still just like, this feels good, but not for the final season of this show. Like this seems like a storyline or an episode that would have happened in season 3, in the season that we really loved. You know, this does not feel like, other than maybe the firecracker storyline in this episode, that's like final season stuff. But even then, that's a storyline that could have been done in any of the other seasons as well. I don't think Firecracker is a wholly important character. But that being said, great storyline here. I think that was phenomenal for her, and a phenomenal way for things to happen with her for that. So
yeah.
Wait, Memish, what did you give Memish?
Like in the middle of an up, but
okay.
Like, yeah, got a lot.
I want to hear from you, but I want to hear from Ben first, because I think he had the lowest rating of all of us.
I was mid on both. I'm sorry. As much as I like looking at things in a vacuum, sometimes.
We know you like looking at this episode. You want to fuck me? We know you like looking at that, buddy. We know you like looking at that,
bro. Aiden just said one of the best in this. Aiden just said one of the best in the series, and you agree.
What's your Twitter profile picture? What is that again? Oh, that's right. That's what I thought, man. That's what I thought. I know you loved looking at that. I know you loved looking at that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I do. Oh my God, bro. That was Ben, bro. No. That was Ben, man.
I'm Homelander.
All right, pal.
You need me.
Sorry,
I interrupted me to save you.
I interrupted you. Tell us what you thought.
It's hard to look at things in a vacuum so many weeks in a row and not just accept that, like, no, this is actually just bad because this is the final season. This is season 5. It's hard for me to look past that to a certain extent. So I can like things. I can appreciate good aspects of the episodes, but this is like a wildly disappointing final season for me up to this point.
It's just crazy to me. Just but the episode itself, like, what did you think about? Ignore the plot line of the main season. What did you think about this episode?
It was all right. I mean, I would not have called it one of the best episodes in the series at all. And maybe
would you say good?
As a standalone solo episode in a vacuum,
we're trying everything he can to say something good about it.
I will add terms and conditions to agree that it was good in some specific universe. Yes.
Would you say great?
No.
Oof.
Pushing
it.
Oof.
Absolutely tripping.
I think my viewing experience is absolutely tainted by the fact that I'm thinking about it from a bigger picture perspective, and I can't appreciate things as much. It won't work as well for me.
Sure. Memish.
Okay, so I think as an episode on its own, I do think it's a great episode. I think Firecracker, from the looks of it, carried that from what I remember. I had second thoughts about the Noir storyline. I did like to see it, but then the constant thing in my head when I was watching the episode was, this is the finale. This is the finale season. This is like what are we doing here? We've got 3 weeks left until this is all over. And I'm here and I'm looking at a storyline with Black Noir wanting to act, right? Don't want to see that, you know? It's not a thing where it feels like the season doesn't know it's.
I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that.
I'm sorry, man. That was funny.
Okay, yeah.
I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that. Listen, like the best character today is a British man.
Hey, Memish, would you consider that racism?
What? No.
What Charlie just did? Would you consider that racism?
We're brethren, bro. We're brethren, bro.
I would stand with Memish over Charlie. I'm just saying. If he said it was racism, then I'll agree.
Gosh,
I'll be there to cancel Charlie.
Sorry, I interrupted you, Memish. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's funny. It's fine. Okay, yeah. So, didn't care about Black Noir. And Sister Sage's story, can I just talk about how that plan didn't really... my entire season was like, she's up to something insane. She's got some master plan. I had a theory where it was her and the Christian soup, I forgot what his name is.
Oh Father.
I thought they were gonna have some crazy link up where she had a master plan and they were trying to, you know, brainwash Homelander, right? But now looking at her plan, it's just she wants it to be released and she just wants to relax at her home while the whole world goes crazy. I'm thinking, okay, cool, but it's not really what I want to see right now. And we've got three episodes left. We introduced V1. We got. Did someone say free? Sorry.
We've got 3, fam. Come on.
Oh, I knew it. I thought I was bugging in my head.
3, fam.
We got 3, fam. We got 3, bro. We got 3.
Hell yeah, Memish. Hell yeah.
We got 3 episodes left. We introduced V1. It's a storyline that they've had. I don't think V1 has been mentioned before. I don't know if I'm wrong, but it's never been mentioned before. V1
last season, maybe? No.
Maybe,
I
yeah.
don't think so.
I can't remember.
It's the main pivotal point right now for how I'm looking at this season. Homelander's trying to get it. He's been going like a headless goose to 2 different locations. Can't find it. This episode, if he doesn't find it, I've got some really bad things to say. You know, I think he has to find it in this episode. I can't be bothered with the V1. I want him to get it. I want him to go wild.
I think this will be the episode we see like the big like lasers. And I think they might have even dropped a trailer yesterday. I don't know if that's an original thought or if I'm just like if I just subconsciously saw something yesterday.
Are you talking about when he's on his knees and then like shoots up his lasers up into the sky? Okay.
I didn't watch it. I saw it.
That might have been that might have been something that got released either today or yesterday. But regardless, I think this will be the episode we start getting some of that payoff. I think it was one of the best episodes of the series, though, dude. Like, this was really fucking good. Even just down to I have notes here. MM and Butcher's conversation while they're sitting there. I think we're in the perspective of Terror at this point.
Yeah.
And the roles are flipped where MM is losing all hope. MM is the pessimist. And Butcher is the one that's in the role of trying to keep him up and trying to keep his spirits up. And when he's sitting there like, what do I have to lose? And he's like, Butcher's like, your family, dude. Like, what would they think? Like, what do you think they would say to you? And you can see MM kind of like, fuck yeah. Like, you know, especially with the arc that he's been on this season of just like drinking all the time and not really caring. Butcher has to be the one that keeps him up in that moment. The firecracker section, extremely hard to watch. Like, I think everything they dealt with there was just like so dark and just like horrifying. I think they're doing a really good job at showing Homelander haunting everybody and Homelander haunting the narrative while not even being there. And they get to show like that, like psychologically break her down to like bare bones to where she's turning in her former mentor. That was extremely hard to watch. I think the Black Noir section was also great. I did say in my notes, while most of his stuff still feels like we're dragging in our final season, I'm not going to sit here and deny that his section was really fucking good. And also just like heartbreaking too. Like everything was just so heartbreaking. Like seeing him really happy at acting and talking about how deep is like, and I know we like clown on the deep and we've had our like memes and whatnot, but like seeing it from Black Noir's perspective, seeing it from his POV, I was like, dude, I hate the deep. Like he's such a scumbag. Like I genuinely hate that he's doing this stuff to Black Noir. And that was also hard to watch. And then the rest of these are things I'll get into later. But like I loved all of those point of views. I loved getting to sit with all of those because it felt like the boys, like Butcher and Huey's conversation. This has been a huge thing that I've been complaining about all season and all of season 4. And he finally cuts back to the Lenny comparisons, dude. We finally see some sort of hints of the Lenny comparison to the point where he just tells Huey like, hey man, you know what? We'll find some V1 and we'll give it to Starlight and Kimiko. Like whatever we do with it, we'll do that first, and then we'll focus the rest with Homelander. Like we have to do that, but I see where you're coming from. Like, oh, bro, when Butcher dies, man, like this episode made it all hit so much harder. To where when we see Butcher die, like that's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be hard to watch because we're finally getting some of that fleshing out of his character, fleshing out of relationships with Huey and MM that was missing all of last season, and that honestly has been missing since he took Temp V. And
I'm gonna disagree with the last season part, but that's fine.
Last season with who?
With Butcher, because when he was like in the hospital, like on his deathbed or what he thought.
Wait, but no, I'm talking about relationships with. Okay,
no, I know. Huey calls him, and then like he's talking to Huey about like plans, like the way to go about things afterwards, and like he's talking about it like he's gonna die, and he's like, just tell the boys I'm sorry for. Yes, just tell him I'm sorry, and like I think that like that's a great moment, and I think that's a great characterization for Butcher.
It is, but like I feel like we needed more of that. Like that, sure. I was going into season 4 expecting season 4 to have all of that, like Butcher and Huey, that being the focal point. So since he took Temp V, we've only gotten little bits and pieces. Whereas you think back to like season 2 and even a little bit of season 3, like Huey and Butcher were like boys, man, and Butcher actually cared for him. They did all the Lenny comparisons. So to see that come back, like this felt like classic The Boys. I agree with everything you said with how we're not plot progressing and how we're just moving the field goal post back even more with every episode. I don't care about this stuff as much as Ben. We've talked about like other examples of this before. I don't care about that stuff as much because I still think this was like one of the best episodes of the show. It's just unfortunate where it's placed. Season 5, episode 5, final season, episode 5. It's unfortunate where its placement is. However, I liked everything in this. I liked everything.
I have a question.
With the exception of Sage and Ashley's conversation. Ashley just everything that they're doing with her has been just very bad. I like the premise of their conversation. I don't think Ashley needs to be in this season with her head talking and whatnot.
Then I wanna push back. You say you liked everything. Do you really genuinely like, and if you do, I want to hear why. Do you really genuinely like Sage's plan, said to be the smartest person ever? Like that is her superpower, is being the smartest person ever, and she has this ultimate plan. Are you really happy with what her ultimate plan is?
So whenever I said I was really happy with everything, one thing I didn't mention out of all of those POVs is Sage's POV, because I completely forgot that existed. So I forgot about her entire section. So no, to answer your question, no.
The thing is, for me, I just don't know if that's true. Like, I feel like that could be part of her play. I just feel like that could be part of her play.
No, take it away. Yeah, no, because y'all would add more conversation or y'all would add more to this than I would. So
okay,
I was not talking.
That's I do
building Legos. Tell him to fuck off, Charlie.
I'm not the hey, hands up. I stopped as soon as I got brought back in.
I feel like there's a possibility she could just be, this could be part of her plan too, is just to make Ashley act a certain way, maybe like tell her the most terrifying version of what she could think that Sage is trying to do. Otherwise, I agree with you, Ben. Like I think that's stupid. That's something that she could just do now, with the exception of maybe like Homelander. Could find her. Homelander could find her still somehow, maybe, if she just went and did that right now. But there's also the element that I will give to her and the writers, if this is the path that they're going down, is that like Sage has a reason to hate most people, if not everybody. I mean, like she grew up, her parents disowned her because they thought her powers were lame, and then everybody shunned her, and to the point where she made the cure for cancer or something like that. And they just, I can't remember why they got rid of it, but they basically brushed her. Maybe I think because she was a kid or something, they just like didn't listen to her or something like that. So like she has reasons for it, but I just don't. That's still very extreme, and I'm not trying to justify it in any way, because I still think it's a lame plan. One thing I wanted to touch on with what you said though, Aiden, about Butcher specifically, I agree with you. I think that is a great moment with Butcher, both Butcher and Huey and Butcher and MM. My problem with it comes in with the fact, and like you guys might be fine with this because I know you guys don't like season 4 that much, but just with his arc in season 4 is very much like shredding his humanity. Like that's part of what he needs to do in order to survive, because like he was fighting it for so long, fighting Kessler and that urge to just go all out, and that's what was killing him even further and further, until he fully dived into it all. Then he was able to come out of the other side healthy again. So now to see him here encouraging MM to think about his family and not just the mission, and encouraging Huey to potentially keep Kimiko and Annie alive. I just don't, like, from where his character was, I just don't know that makes a lot of sense. I mean, especially like combine that with the fact that 2 or 3 episodes ago, the way he was treating Ryan, like he was treating Ryan like a fucking asshole. And like that was in character for where they left his character in season 4. But like,
I think that's the reason why he is the way he is now. Like, I think that fucked him up. Like, is that crazy to say?
With what happened to Ryan?
Happened with Ryan? Yeah.
I mean, maybe, I
guess.
The
path
but like
that he was on?
If that really mattered to him, why is he not trying? Why did he not, after Ryan left again, after he like brought him back to the base to heal him up or whatever, why didn't he try to like chase him down or feel some sort of like, I don't know, code or some parentage towards him, so like some sort of familiarity, some need to be there for him. I don't know. And if that's the case, if that was what changed him, I don't think that was conveyed at all or very well. Fair. If it was conveyed.
Fair.
But, and there's probably some merit to what you're saying. I like you're saying, I do like it. I like it, the human side of Butcher much more than the stupid alien kill everything version of him. I just think that it's out of character for where he is right now. Like it just didn't make a lot of sense to put it where it is now. Like you said, it feels like old Butcher, it feels like old boys, but like that's not where we are now. So
I think he's still on this path. I think he still wants to release the virus if it does come out. Like I would love for Butcher to have a villain arc. I don't know if that's the same for you guys, but a way where he's just like, the virus is here. His whole plan was to get rid of all Supes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care no more. I'm just do it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love for him to do that, but at this point right now, you've got. I'm a bit confused right now. The way this can go is, I don't know. Like, where are the Gen V characters?
Yeah, like
they're trash with their canceled show.
I think they're gonna show up real soon, but I don't think they'll be here for any like substantial amount of time.
Charlie, haven't we said this for like 3 weeks where I'm like, where's the Gen V characters? And you're like, I think they're coming soon. And then every week.
Yeah, here we go again. See you next week, folks. Memish, I wanted to ask you because you tweeted that you have like an official prediction or where you think things are going.
Yes, I stayed away
the rest
from it
of the
on
season.
purpose.
Yeah, so I wanted. Can you break that here for us? Can you give us the scoop? Can you give us the exclusive Memish prediction?
Spoiler warning, definitely. By the way.
Yeah, bro. Memish is secretly a VFX artist for Amazon. And he's been working on that shit.
Intern. Gotta sign that little NDA, you know.
He worked on the slow-mo and Terror's Dreams.
That took a long while. That took a long while to do. I'll tell you that.
A long while. A long while.
A long while. Oh my god. Anywho, I predict that Homelander is. This is not in any order, so this can happen in any of the decks of course.
Okay.
I think Homelander is going to acquire V1 and put it in him. That's the way. I think he's gonna find the big one.
Pause.
Through Bomb Sight or whatever, through Soldier Boy. I don't think Soldier Boy is gonna have an arc where he turns around on Homelander. I think they're gonna stay together. Mainly because I think of their connection with Stormfront. They haven't really mentioned that yet. So
yeah, I
think that's there. And looking at how last episode was when he stopped marathoning his people to kill Homelander. I don't think
that's my asexual weirdo.
Yeah. So I don't think he's gonna turn around on him. And I also do think after seeing this is a bit of a I don't know if you guys have seen the trailers, like the actual main trailers for The Boys.
I think I've seen them all. Yeah.
Obviously Homelander being in the White House.
Yeah.
I think he's going to kill the president after he takes V1.
Bang. Yeah.
I think that's.
I like that. I like that a lot. I think he genuinely could like
just go crazy.
Put himself in a position of power. Yeah. Like who's gonna
especially
stop
after
him?
he gets the V1. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that's gonna happen after the V1. And I saw a video just like when I was on one of my doom scrolls, and in the comics of The Boys,
one of them.
But in the comics of The Boys, Butcher meets up with Homelander when Homelander's in the White House in like the Oval Office. And this after he actually kills the president in the comics, and Noir's there, but I don't think they're gonna. It doesn't make sense for Noir to be in this show because it's a different Noir.
Yeah.
And also, talking about Noir.
Go.
With the comics. In the comics, Noir takes off his mask and it's a Homelander
clone.
Yeah. But obviously, it doesn't make no sense for them to do that.
Yeah, they're not doing that.
But talking about the new Noir, I do think he is sadly gonna die. Looking at how this last episode was, every character, apart from Sage and Soldier Boy, Starlight's dead.
Mm-hmm.
I can see Terra dying and Butcher going haywire. And looking at how The Boys is, they don't really like to give good characters like a good redemption. Not good redemption, but like the Deep is such a prick. And he's been getting away with it for too long, and I think he's gonna get away with it again. And let's be really honest.
Best character, by the way. Best character.
What? I hope you're joking. No
cap on God, bro.
No cap on God, bro. But yeah, I do think the way he's such a prick. He's been getting away with it for so many seasons.
Yeah.
I just don't feel. I would actually feel a bit bittersweet if Noir kills him. I know everyone will be happy with, oh my god, Noir, he's got his get back. But I would want the Deep to die in a worse way than getting killed by the Noir. And I do think the Deep will. He just gets away with it. He's so sly. I can see him killing him. So that's one thing. And out of The Boys, I think Butcher, if he does go in his hot, angry arc and turns on everyone and tries to release the virus to everyone, I can see him dying. What would be cliche? Not cliche. What would be like I can't say the word, but what would be good, like a good ending towards for him? I could see maybe Orion killing him, but then I don't feel like that would work. Look at just looking into like the logistics.
I'd love it if Huey had to kill him. Somehow,
If
Huey found a way to kill him.
That would be
Huey
pretty
had
cool.
to do it.
Yeah,
I'd like that.
Actually, that would be
the person who brought him into all this. Golly,
kills him. Oh,
yeah, Huey's got to kill him.
I like that.
Wait, the person that brought him into all this? What do you mean by
Butcher
that?
brought Huey into all this. I mean, technically, A-Train,
okay.
like.
I thought you were saying Huey brought Butcher into all this. I was like, what?
No.
Anyway,
Huey would have to kill the person who brought him into this.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I do think it's between Frenchie and Chemical dying, one of those two, and I just think Frenchie is the one to die. Yeah. I just think Chemical's powers.
And then Chemical's gonna go ape shit. She's gonna
go crazy, but her powers are so. I don't think they've gone into it properly. Like they could do a lot with her powers. She can regenerate.
Yeah. From anything. She's dead basically.
And literally from anything. And they should utilize that. Oh, and also one really big hot take that really did annoy me. I'm gonna look straight into the camera. What is this uranium business that they did in the last 2 episodes with like Homelander can't handle uranium and I didn't get that. Like I just feel like
well, you know,
I feel like that could lob something crazy for episode 7.
Oh, yeah. I wonder. Yeah, even like under like those with V1, I wonder if like, that's still like an effect on them.
I was working from home today, and I threw on a new Rockstars video, just breaking down last episode. Right, I was just like, I haven't watched new Rockstars in a while. Like, I'll just throw this on. We're talking about the episode later. Never. So I watched it, and it was Jessica. So I guess she's taking on a lot of the boys stuff. So yeah, first name basis. But I never watched an episode. Bro. I've never watched it.
I don't know who Jessica is. Okay.
Yeah, that's bad. I just exposed myself. So she was talking about how Butcher was wheeling a lot of like really old, when him and MM were talking, a lot of old devices and whatnot. And then last episode ended off on him watching Soldier Boy's trials, like all of the abuse that they would do to Soldier Boy, all of the tests that they would do on him. He was watching like old VHS tapes of what they were doing to Soldier Boy. So I could see a scenario where they're kind of trying to rig up a little uranium trap or something, as kind of, or either that or manufacturing a way to depower him because Soldier Boy won't do it, using whatever it is that they're working on in the background of this episode. So
yeah,
there you go. That's my little off the top of my head theory.
Yeah.
And by the way, New Rockstars didn't say that, and y'all can go check that video too. I did not steal that from them.
I'm not gonna go check that. I don't watch them, bro. I don't watch them, bro. See, okay, for me, something that I guess another thing that I have an issue with this episode is, and it's also, I guess, bleeds into last episode. We just got done establishing over the last 3 episodes that Soldier Boy is immortal because of V1. And why are we walking around with Soldier Boy and Homelander? We're acting like Homelander spared Soldier Boy last episode. Like he could have killed him with his laser eyes, is what they're trying to make it sound like.
True.
But he's immortal. You just got done telling me he's immortal. He's not going to kill him with that. Like, what are we talking about? What do we mean? So I just don't. What kind of? How are you gonna at the same time that you're telling me how immortal he is, you're then in the very next episode say, oh, Homelander could have killed him. So now, because he didn't kill him, Soldier Boy is like, well, he's my little asexual weirdo and he could have killed me and I owe him this. Like, what, bro? Well, he couldn't have killed you. What do you mean? What do you mean he could have killed you? You're immortal. We just established this. That's why he wants it, so he can be immortal. Like, what are we talking about, man?
I agree.
I don't know.
I didn't understand that actually. Yeah, I didn't deep that. That's actually true.
It just don't make sense, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's more of like a cinema sins thing, but like also it's a little bit past that. It's a little bit past cinema sins.
Mm-hmm. It's redeemable. Like the 3 episodes right now that they're gonna have, I think it's somewhat redeemable. They can do something, obviously. It's not like a thing where they can't. But it's not looking good, bruv. You know what I mean? It's not looking good. It's not
bruv. It's not looking good. Bloody hell,
it's not looking good, bruv.
Not I mean.
Not I mean.
Well, here's to a good episode 6, boys. Let's hope tomorrow morning we will wake up, Charlie in the afternoon, whatever it may be, and we'll see if we have a banger on our hands. I really hope we do.
When does it come out for you guys? What time?
Bro's just casually like, Charlie, you lazy ass bitch. You'll wake up sometime.
No, because you watch it in the afternoon.
You're not. I get what you're saying.
It comes out for our time. Well, so it's all different. Me and Ben, right now for me and Ben, it's 10:40. It'll come out at 2 a.m. For Charlie, it's 8:40. It'll come out at 12, so midnight.
Yeah.
And Memish, for you, it'll come out.
Mine's in 4 hours ish. 3 and it's at 8 a.m. So it's now 4:40.
Yeah.
Damn, Memish.
Yeah.
You a grinder, my boy. You a grinder.
I know, man.
But I mean, I guess go ahead, Ben.
Oh,
because I think we're about to transition out. If you're about to say something else about the boys.
Yeah, I didn't talk much about this episode and kind of gave my initial thoughts, but I think truthfully, and I kind of had this with Stranger Things, and I've just whatever. Even with a first season of something like Pluribus, I had this too. But after Gen V season 2, and now after this, like I get to a point within a season where I don't think it's redeemable. And it's like, even if we get 3 amazing episodes and I'm happy with how they end things, does that change how I feel about these first 5? No, it doesn't. So between Gen V season 2 and now leading into this, overall, will I look back and be happy with how they ended things? No, I won't.
Okay.
Well, way to leave us on a horrible note, man. Damn, the vibes are down now.
It's just crazy that you think this episode's all right, bro. That's just crazy.
Yeah, hey, we got to good. We got to good, not great.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we got to.
Are you drinking a Ghost Energy at 9 p.m.?
Yeah, that's crazy. Does caffeine just like not affect you?
I said that, yeah, bro. I genuinely don't. I could go to sleep right now.
Yeah. Well, you work those morning shifts, so you're like that shit is like blue collar. You know how blue collar people have those like rock hard hands? Like you have
That's
like
me, boy. Mine are from the gym though.
No, not hands. I was going in a completely different direction. Anyways,
you know what they say about
onto our final episode of our second weekly show that we're getting, because it's no longer 3. And boy, did I miss Invincible this week. I'll tell you what. We got Daredevil Born Again, episode 7. Yes, boom, I got it right. Episode 7, finale is out right now. This is the spiel I gave earlier before we pivoted to the boys. Memish, are you dipping out on us?
If there's another segment after this, I can stay. Some words.
I think this is about it.
Yeah, Daredevil's it. I think, man.
That's okay. Yeah, no worries. Okay.
Thank you for coming on,
Memish.
Always, man.
We love you, brother, man.
I love you, man.
Always, guys. I love you guys too, man. I love you guys too.
Bloody hell, fam.
I love you too.
Easy,
I love you too, Mike. Love you too, Mike.
Bruv. Best podcast ever, bruv. Hey, bruv. Bye, bruv.
Plus 2 is 4.
No.
Oh, you triggered him with that one.
That's good.
Dude,
I love that boy.
Bro, his voice is so much deeper, bro, since the last time he was on. That
he done grown up on us.
I feel like all of us have grown up. I mean, I was talking to John earlier, and we were talking about content stuff, and he's like, dude, you haven't posted a short form content for the podcast in like months. And then he like pulled it up and he clicked on one, and I was just like, I actually like sound way more monotone even just like 4 or 5 months ago compared to like I feel like there's better energy now with how I talk. And maybe that's just a mental thing, but I watched the clip and I was just like, I feel like I'm not as energetic in these clips as I am nowadays.
I run into that a lot. I don't even know if it has anything to do with like just mindset or if I'm just like, I don't know, because I run into that too. I'm like, fuck, dude, I sound like I'm a fucking loser on the recording.
Golly, bro.
That's just you, man.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Trying to be relatable, but you're on your own there.
Episode 7 of Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Our reactions, our thoughts, our fun little game in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Yes.
Dang.
Ben, what the fuck are you doing, man? Get fucking locked in, man.
Here's the thing. I'm with, like, I'm 100% with you guys, but
okay.
I think I've been having a midlife crisis with this show. I'll be honest with you.
You've been getting misled.
Every single episode, especially like ever since like episode 3, episode 4, has been really, really good, if not like absolute peak. And this is an example of another really good episode. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm not enjoying the show as much as I should. Like, I watch it and it's good. And then for some reason, it's like, I don't feel the weight of us being in like a great season of Daredevil. I don't get as excited week by week to watch the next episode of the show. Damn. I don't know what it is. It's not sticking with me. And I don't.
Because I'm like, I could see that. I mean, it's not that I agree, but like, I could see where that comes from. Like, I think I felt that more last week, which is why I came in and was like, first half of the episode was dragging, man, and like, gosh, and that's why because I want to let Ben finish, but like,
yeah,
I'm even getting annoyed a little bit with Karen this season. When I look back at it, I'm like, I'm not the biggest fan of her character all that much. I don't know. I'm even getting a little bit annoyed with her. Which I get it. Like, she just lost Foggy. It's kind of like, I don't know. I'm gonna get cooked for this. How I felt about Mark the first couple episodes of Invincible season 4, emo Mark, just like moping around emo Mark, kind of feels like the same thing with Karen. Okay, Ben, I do want you to continue though, because I cut you off. I do want you to continue with your thoughts on why you're in this slump.
I don't know exactly what it is, because even if you look back to last week, like, I was so excited to watch the next episode. And I feel like I hit that high on Tuesdays when it comes out. But for whatever reason, even though we're getting an amazing season of television here and we're getting a great season of Daredevil, which is a show that I absolutely love, even though that's the case, it doesn't feel that way. Outside of like when I watch the episode, and then it doesn't linger with me that like, oh my gosh, I love that we're getting peak Daredevil. That was happening with Invincible. That was happening last year with Andor. That was happening with what's some other recent great shows? The Penguin. Like, there's some really good recent examples where when we're getting peak television, it sticks with me. And I look back and I view it in an amazing way. This season has almost like flown by with great moments, but almost like feels like it's just going to come and go. And I'm not really like fully embracing or enjoying a really good season of Daredevil. And I don't know why that's happening. Like, it's not an intentional thing. It's kind of just like I had a perspective moment of like, the finale's coming out tonight. It's been a great season. It just doesn't feel like I've had 2 months of great Daredevil, even though I have. And I don't know what's causing that.
You bought into the Nielsen numbers, man. You bought into the Nielsen numbers. You let them get to you. And now you're thinking, oh, it's not the popular opinion to like this show anymore. I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't like it anymore. Listen, man.
I appreciate the rage bait. I would also appreciate something genuine and insightful.
I'm always genuine and insightful, buddy. I'm always genuine and insightful.
I still review every episode very, very highly, especially these last couple of weeks. That's still true.
Sure.
It's just everything in between, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I can't tell you why you feel that way, but
well, do you relate at all? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, no. Just flat out no.
Wow.
This is better than season 1. So that's why I if agree. You felt if you felt what you're describing was season 1, I truly do not understand how you could not feel that here. I think we're in agreement in the fact that what we were sold as this back half of the season is not as good as those who got to see it before us are putting had put forth.
Sure.
But I don't think that it's so demonstrably different to the point where like I don't look back on each episode fondly, because I mean 2 episodes ago we got episode 5 that we said was a phenomenal episode in every facet that was possible to be graded from. And sure, it slumped a little with last episode, and I think that it was it wasn't brought back to episode 5 levels, but it was brought back up with this episode, I would say. And especially with like the significant things that happen in this episode. And I'm curious because what Aiden and I know is about to happen in this finale. I'm curious what your opinion is going to be after that. So we won't know that until next episode of the podcast. But I'm curious to see if you still hold that position.
I have a guess only based on like the finale little trailer that came out.
I didn't know there was a finale trailer that came out.
I was just about to ask if you saw the clip from today's Charlie with
I did not.
Matt and Matt and Fisk. But
I did not see that.
Ben, I didn't watch the trailer either. I just saw one clip of Matt talking to Fisk. But I
honestly don't know what I saw, but I saw Fisk in prison, like fighting people in a prison. I don't know if he was in prison or if he was fighting other people who were in a prison.
Oh God, I want to watch this episode so bad, bro. Shit.
Yeah,
see,
I'm not sure
if I'm hearing that
you guys, but
off of hearing that, my mind immediately goes to because Karen's still in jail, not prison, but jail, and imagine like a mob runs in because the city's turning against Kingpin, and then like he has to fight a couple of people.
Have you seen the set 3 pictures or the season 3 set pictures?
Some. Okay. I saw the one that was posted and then taken down by.
No, not
that
by
person.
No, not by him.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the actual they were taking pictures outside while they're filming season 3, like paparazzi caught some set pictures.
Oh wait, 3. I did see the most recent one.
Okay,
I saw one as well.
Okay, Ben, you go ahead and say it because we don't care.
I saw Lady Muse.
Okay, I saw that as well.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I also saw a big beard.
What the fuck?
Okay, all right. You would definitely.
Well, I know. Well, I think I know what you're. Whatever. We'll leave it for later.
It's not like any new characters or nothing.
Okay, no. Then I think I know what you're talking about. Then I think I know what you're talking about. But that was something with that the person posted, and then got taken down.
No. Not his beard. A different person's beard.
What? Okay, whatever. We're getting that. Yeah, we're.
It's
So. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. It's with a beard.
That's interesting. Okay. But anyway, yeah, I'd be interested. I can't wait till next week to find out if you still hold that opinion after what happens in the finale, what we know happens in the finale. But again, I can't tell you why you feel that way. And I can't even really get into this, a deep thought experiment as to why you might feel that way. Maybe other than the fact that there's not much going on with the main character himself in terms of like an actual storyline for him to follow with. And I've said that for weeks now, and I think that that's still the case. Like for Matt Murdock himself, right now, I just don't think that there's much going on for him character development wise. I think there's a lot happening around him. The characters around him, they're all being handled great, very well. But for him specifically, I just think that he's kind of lacking a little bit. Not that he hasn't had moments. I mean, I point back to episode 5 with him going back for Benjamin Poindexter, Bullseye. But beyond that, it's, I don't know. It's grim. It's grim for our boy.
Do you think the quality has anything to do with it? And when I say quality, I mean like Disney Plus, like this doesn't look as sexy as, maybe Loki would look, or maybe Netflix Daredevil look. Like, do you maybe think that has a bit to do with it?
Because do you feel that way about you?
I was just gonna say, last episode it was a little like when they put the projectors up and it was everyone kind of saying their testament. I think that was a little bit corny or like cringe to me a little bit. And so sometimes I link that stuff to the product. Like, okay, is this Disney kind of being like, oh, what does a Gen Z fella say these days? Or is this like the showrunners being like, what does a Gen Z fella say? All right, no, that's different. All right, that's fucking different. All right, and I've only seen clips. All right, I'm jumping the gun on the show. Anyways, yeah, but I don't know. Sometimes I link those together, so maybe that's it. I don't know. Charlie, what were you gonna say?
Do you feel that way? The way that you feel about season 2? I can't remember if I asked you this already. Do you feel that way about season 1?
See, that's the thing. Although I 100% agree that this season is a good margin better than season 1, probably will make me reflect on season 1 more poorly and closer to what you guys think, to be honest.
Sure.
Put the hand up, accountability. Even though I think that's the case, I don't think that my hype on a week-to-week basis of the fact that we're getting a Daredevil show is as high as it was during season 1. And I don't know if that's like that was so
Daredevil
excited.
First coming back. Yeah.
Right. I don't know if that plays a factor. And now we're getting a season every year. And like, yeah, it's great. And getting routine shows every year that are peak, i.e. Invincible, like that can be really, really amazing. I don't know what exactly it is. I think there could potentially be a cultural aspect to it. Like I brought up here multiple times, the amount of memes that we got that combined like Invincible with The Boys. Daredevil was never a part of that.
Bro deleted TikTok and he's still brain rotted, bro.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
Okay. Not brain rot.
It follows.
You have a guy in the call here named Aiden, and this guy is the biggest brain rotter I know, talking about Invincible for the last like 2-3 years. Like he's been on.
Oh, that's a great pull, dude.
He has been on that for literally years. He is absolutely taking the cake when it comes to brain rot, when it comes to the media that we're watching. But
Invincible, I love it.
Yeah, I know you do. But
maybe part of it is, and this sentiment has been said to me by my friends who are not big Marvel guys, but are still into like the Daredevil stuff. They're tired of Fisk. They think that Fisk has been overplayed, and they want to move on from Fisk and to other villains. And funnily enough, I just recently saw, I think it was one of the showrunners or head writers back on Netflix Daredevil, and the plans that they had for season 4, season 5, bringing Bullseye back. And none of those were really involved, at least from what they said, involved Fisk, involved Kingpin at all. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if that plays a role for you. It doesn't sound like it does, just because you liked episode 5 a lot, just like us. And that was a Fisk heavy episode. One of the best Fisk performances we've ever had. We said that after when we were talking about that episode. So, I don't know, man. I think you just need to grow up, get some big boy tastes, just set the stuff aside, man.
That's the thing. I wasn't bringing it up hoping you guys could break it down, pick apart my brain, and figure it out
for you.
I was more so expressing like that's kind of where I'm at, and I feel like I've seen that sentiment a little bit online, a little bit of just like week after week it's great, but I'm not as excited as I feel like I should be. I've seen a little bit of that, and I don't know if there's like hive mind that's just like poisoning my brain somehow. I have no clue.
I'm telling you, bro, the Nielsen stuff, you letting it get to you, bro.
I
couldn't be me, man. Couldn't be me.
I could care less. I could absolutely care less about how many people watch the show, but I don't know exactly what it is, because like every single piece of praise that you would give this show, I'm right there with you. I love this show. Like we talked about with Daredevil Born Again season 1, I was a bigger fan of that than you guys were. Like, absolutely, I'm there. This has been peak. I'm excited for the finale. But I worry about this not sticking with me as much as I feel like it should, considering it's a peak season of a show that I love.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, sorry you feel that way, I guess, because I think that this episode specifically for the Daniel of it all.
Yes.
Great stuff.
Gosh.
Great stuff, man.
Gosh.
Dude, it's just like Daniel, eventually you're going to tell me where she is. Fuck you, Buck. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Holy. How long until you're on the ground with the gun pointed at you?
Oh yes, dude. That was my favorite. His last words just being like, bro, this cycle is just always going to exist. It is never going to be broken. You're going to be right where I'm at.
I love that. So
my heart dropped, man. I didn't think he was actually going to shoot, and when the bullet when it flew, man.
He had to though, like
sure.
Yeah, they teed this up perfect with episode 5 and how much
I was really because like Daniel, bro.
Yeah,
I was hoping,
I get that, but like I think it would have taken too much away from Buck's character, to be honest with you. Sure. Like as much as I like a redemptive arc and whatever, it's like Buck being the guy who stands on business, he's gonna kill Daniel, and if he doesn't, then that really kind of.
But his word still stuck with Daniel's word still stuck with him to some degree.
Absolutely.
Like, to make him even hesitate, like that's how you know that.
Yeah, but if he actually didn't go through with it, then he's just not as much of that guy as we were led to believe in the past. Yeah. So it's like unfortunately one of those.
Wesley wouldn't even get hung up on the words, bro. Wesley would shut up, bitch.
Yeah. Straight face. Yeah. No, but I know that the actor who plays BB recently said in an interview that they like originally they had a version where he did live and Buck let him leave. So I know that they were probably toying with that idea, and that's something you probably go back and forth on a lot as you try and figure out where you want the tone to land narratively, where you want things to land. But the fact that they were like, I understand going back and forth, but they were serious enough to ultimately land on what I think is the right decision, I think is a testament to them understanding the tone of the show and where things are at.
Sure.
Fully agree. Yeah. Well, the fact that, dude, they had breakfast dinner with his mom the day before or the episode before, like, oh man, this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Oh, dude, Matt stepping in like a cameo in his own fucking show with the lawyer.
I was out my seat, bro. I was out my seat, man. God. It was so fun. I don't know how I didn't see it coming at all. Just God, oh my God, when he walked into the courtroom, fuck. I was all for. I was there for that coming. Shit, bro. No, I didn't. I don't know why. I didn't see it coming at all.
The way that Karen was just when he was just like, well, there's another way, and she's like, no, you can't. And it's like,
that's why once I thought back to it, I was like, how did I not see that coming?
But it's like the options were it's like he either outs himself as Daredevil because that is an angle that I feel like the door was open to, which is Matt Murdock being a hero in the eyes of the public and then revealing that he's Daredevil and kind of, using that to try and get some motion and whatnot. But the only other option was that he was gonna aura farm in the courtroom.
What was all in that final trailer you saw, Ben?
I didn't actually see like the whole trailer. Like I didn't sit and specifically watch the whole trailer. Like genuinely what I described was like a 3-second clip. And it was a couple days ago, and I don't really remember anything else from it.
Okay. Because
honestly, it could have been AI. Like I have no clue.
Okay. I saw somebody actually post a clip. They're like, oh, first look at tonight's episode when Daredevil says this. Well, Matt says this. And so, yeah, I just didn't know if that was like, I was wondering where people got that from. Because it's like a pretty big moment. Like, I watch it and I'm like, okay, this feels like something I would not have wanted to see right now. I would have wanted to see in the episode. So I just didn't know where people were getting it from.
I remember where I saw it now. I saw it because somebody like showed that clip that I described with Kingpin, and he was fighting some people in prison, and it was kind of like it looked similar to in the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer with like the hand in that prison. Like it looked similar to that. So people were pointing that out. And that like that's why I saw just that clip.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Also, another shout out for me is the Karen and Heather scene. I thought that was a really, really well done moment.
Yeah. It's funny. I saw somebody. I forget what the rule is. It's oh gosh, it's some rule where it's like you have two female actors on camera, and it's just them not talking about a man at all.
A man, yeah. I think it's the Bechdel test. No,
Bechdel test does sound good.
Bechdel
test,
yeah.
Bechdel does sound good. And someone was like, "Oh, like the Bechdel test, something about the Bechdel test," and someone was like, "This is a complete fucking opposite of the Bechdel test because all they talk about is guys. Like all their entire conversation is about guys. It's like, oh damn,
complete fail. Failed the test entirely.
I thought it was a pretty good scene though. Yeah, I mean I'm so annoyed with Heather. God, I hate Heather, but. Sure. What she provided in this scene was pretty. She was cooking. She was getting under Karen's skin, and that was pretty cool to see. Yeah, that was a good scene.
What's with the Heather hate? I guess I don't really understand that.
She's just fucking like I don't know. For me, I think she's just like not an interesting character. She's kind of just been moping around like. With the most
there's one thing Aiden hates is emo moping characters. The one thing Aiden hates.
Yeah. Fuck man, like pick yourself up. I like, bro. I need Hero Mark back, bro. I need Hero Mark to look his dad in the face and say, "I don't give a fuck about Viltrum." No, I don't know. I it's just like it's a season long arc to set up Lady Muse. That's all she has been, and it gets old after a while. Like when we're cutting to her over other characters, like man, I would have loved some more Daniel and BB over this season rather than getting. Heather, so that's where it comes from for me. I'm just kind of tired of like caring about her character.
Yeah. I mean, I agree, and I think there's been too much significance and time put into it. But
yeah,
I am a fan of like the arc itself. I just think it's been overly focused on and could have been utilized a little better.
See, I don't like just what is the arc? Is it just her having visions of Muse and then eventually just breaking because of it? Is that the arc? Because
well, and they haven't gone deep enough. They haven't gone deep enough with it. So a lot of this is like implied, but the idea of somebody who like goes through something traumatic and like it is traumatic for her, but like there's also kind of like a deeper psychotic attraction to it in a way.
Yeah.
That can be interesting. Have they handled that well or done it in an interesting enough way? No.
Don't think
but
so.
Like me filling in the gaps of like, this is a cool prospect and a cool idea. That's what I would lean to with it.
Mm-hmm. It feels like maybe they wanted to do like that cliche have the character talk to a therapist so we can just plainly understand what that character's thinking and feeling at all times, kind of like they did last season with Heather being a therapist and having Fisk and Vanessa go see her. But they didn't want to do that this time around. And especially because Heather's already a therapist, so they just had to find a different way to do it. And I think you're right. That's the goal. Yeah. But I don't think, I as well as I do, that it's just not they didn't do a great job with conveying it. But I do like the way you're filling in the gaps for it, for sure. And I think that's a great angle. I just wish they fleshed it out more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great angle conceptually, but the time we've spent on it has not reaped enough of the benefit. And if we're going straight into the next season and like we're making the jump to Lady Muse, I don't think that they've bridged the gap enough.
Yeah. Because like the most we've seen them flesh out her like fascination with it is when she's choking Buck. Like that's the one call out that I would find of her genuinely being like crossing that line of just being scarred by it and being fascinated by it. So
freaky awe moment. Top 10 freaky awe moment.
Buck was liking that too, bro. He's like, "You want me to kill Daniel, baby girl? I got you.
Nadeem mentioned my all-time GOAT.
Yep. You don't even know him, bro. Shut up.
Yo, I look like him, bro.
Like that.
Yo, that's my doppelganger, bro. Come on.
Bro, what?
Please, bro. Please say it, please.
More like a darker ganger, bro. Like that is not you. Not even close.
I will say my older brother does look a lot like Nadeem. I will say he looks like how y'all think I look like that other dude. Maybe not as older brother. Similar.
Bro doesn't know how
32, 31. He's my half brother, so I don't really know.
31.
I don't know. Maybe a little bit older than that. I'm not sure.
Just did the Kevin Hart thing, bro. You hear that shit?
Damn.
So fun.
He might be older than that. I'll show you a picture after. We'll see.
Okay. I didn't know you had a brother, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I got two brothers.
I don't know
and
if
a
you
sister.
told.
Two?
Both older brothers?
One older, one younger. 12-year-old sister. 11. She's 11 right now. Yeah.
Matt getting shot and going to pray in church. Do you think that he was ready to just sit down there and bleed out? Or what do you think his game plan was there? Because interesting choice. Not an interesting choice. If that was his plan, that makes sense. He'd want to go and die with God and in a place where he feels close to God, for sure. Like that, I'm 100% for his character. But it's like, I just don't know if in this place in his life, he's just gonna go there and not give up per se, but just, I don't know, give up, for lack of a better term.
Where should he go?
I don't know. I guess try to find Jessica. Try to find Jessica. I guess as far as he knew, Jessica. Jessica found him. Jessica found him. Yeah. And I guess in fairness, he didn't. Jessica said she was leaving, so like as far as he knew, Jessica had gone back home. Cherry, maybe find Cherry. Cherry was down there with him in the garage. Matter of fact, so you just waddle off by yourself and just. All right, God, I'm going with you, my boy.
Can I ask something? This might be a little bit off topic. I'm genuinely curious because I think I might have just missed something. I also have ads on my Disney Plus, which sucks because then it breaks up and I'm like, all right, and I'll like get back to work and I'll be like, oh shit, and I completely forget where we're at. Yeah. Why did the anti-vigilante task force just go down there guns blazing? Like, yeah, like, bro, y'all are still authority, and these are legal figures in the middle of a trial, and you're just down there letting that bitch go. Like, that was so sudden to me. Like, did I miss something genuinely?
Well, I think their plan was, if they kill him, then they were going to out him as Daredevil and explain. Then they're like, he tried to attack us, so we had to kill him. I think that's what their game plan was. But, you know,
It was
insane.
I don't know that I think that's Kingpin's game plan. I want to say because the anti-vigilante task force does not know that he's Daredevil. They just, well, I guess the one guy Powell knows that he's a blind guy that can kick ass, but that's it. That's the extent of it.
Yeah. They should have. I mean, everyone should have just left out front with like all the press and whatnot. Like I don't know why'd they go down out the back alley like
secret way.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Charlie. You were on a train of thought before with Daredevil bleeding out.
I mean, I finished my point with that pretty much. I also want to say, Bullseye protecting the governor, kind of cool. Very small moment, nothing major, but like I was left wondering what Matt told him to do. Like, you want to do one good thing, I got something for you. And I also just wonder the logistics of how Matt. Huh?
Yo, continue.
What I just wonder the logistics of how Matt knew that he was going to be moving in on the governor. Like, where did Matt get that information from? Did he just take a guess?
I thought they explained that.
I don't. But that's the thing. If they did, I don't remember.
I thought he talked. Did he not talk to Karen about that in the jail, outside of the jail cell?
There was a conversation, and I'm not like, I won't be as accurate as I would like to be about the context and everything of the conversation, but it was about whatever is happening within the mayoral race, and how at this point with where Kingpin is at, like his support was going to be drawn, and then like essentially like he was going to lose basically. Was kind of discussed, and I think there was a comment that was made of just like, oh yeah, well, like they're gonna try and take her out. I think some like alluding to the fact that she was gonna be a target for them to remove her from the competition based on kind of the political side of things.
Yeah,
butchering the accuracy, but I remember that.
Sure. Okay. I mean, it wasn't
voice.
Oi.
Oi, cunt.
Yui.
Homelander.
This fucking nonce just called you a pussy.
Point Dexter.
I was gonna say, Mr. Charles, what the hell has been happening? Like, this has gone nowhere.
Yeah. It seems like his addition was simply just for like a little playoff of Kingpin sort of thing, and then also to give some extra story for Luke Cage and Jessica Jones as well, and maybe some potential season 3 stuff if that goes further. But
one of the bigger disappointments.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even though he's really
excited.
Yeah. What's his name? The actor's name again?
Homelander. Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard, thank you. He's really good. He's still really good
Anthony
in the role.
Starr.
Anthony, as Memish would say. Anthony, bruv. But yeah, he does a good job. I just think that like now we got him like sitting looking at a magazine in his underwear, and like that was very Jessica Jones coded though. That her showing up like that was very much reminiscent of her show, and I liked that. I did enjoy that, but it's still just like. And also, I guess for the Allegra mention early on in the show, like there's a connection to her and how that's all working out. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Who knows? Maybe he's got to get a big part in this finale. Who knows, man? Who knows?
He might not be in the finale.
I know.
Final 5 minutes to set up season 3.
Yeah, right. All I know is Homelander raped me wife and took me bloody son.
Oi. Yui. When literally I'll just get like a random text throughout the week from John, and he just says oi and then U-E. Just the letters U and E. Oi, Yui.
Oh. Is he keeping up? He's watching The Boys as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice
job.
We actually he brought up that the finale is going to be playing in theaters. We'd have to drive like 2.5 hours, and they just revealed the runtime as an hour. I'm not driving 5 total hours for a 1 hour season finale of a show that I'm not even enjoying as much as I wish that I was. So I was like, absolutely not. But yeah, he's been watching. So we've been talking about it. And then he hasn't seen Daredevil, last week's episode of Daredevil. He's just like, yeah, man, like I didn't have time. I was like, whoa. You know what comes out after Daredevil? The Boys, and you've seen that episode, so you chose to watch The Boys over Daredevil. You have no excuse.
Nice. He's based, man. He has his priorities in line. So
based.
No. He's based because he has his priorities. Like, I respect a man that will say, I don't have time for this, but I watched this instead and not acknowledge it. I respect that. Well, with that, Homelander raped me wife and took me bloody son. Thank you, everybody, for watching this episode of Words from the Nerds podcast. We had the boy Memish on. It was a great time. It's been too long. Got me tearing up. The boy's getting old on us, and so are we. So if you want to look back in a couple years and grow with us from here on out, well, Homelander told me buddy Charlie that he is not old. Accent slipped off a little bit there.
Just a little bit.
Do all that fun stuff, like, comment, sub. Had a big box office debate, which I was looking forward to. Went swell. Let us know what you thought about that in the comments down below if you disagree with us. I know Brandon will probably have some choice words, so we'll be excited to hear Charlie read all that off next episode. So with that being said, show some love. Thank you for watching another episode. And Daredevil's over right now, so we're gonna go see how it ended, and we'll be back next week to give you all our thoughts. After this, man, it's just gonna be the boys for like 3 more weeks, and then we're gonna be back to being dry. So let's get some topics flowing. Comment some topics y'all want to see us talk about.
Well, we got Punisher. We got Punisher the week after.
There's Punisher. There's like movies almost every week.
I guess Punisher's still talking about, like, Punisher's still happening, I guess, with the boys as well. So,
but also we've had like Invincible Daredevil movie, Daredevil movie, The Boys. Like, we've had a ton of stuff. Now it's just we're gonna start to get into the area where it's a lot of just movies.
We're gonna start to only have 1.5-hour episodes. Oh no!
When are they announcing? When are they announcing X-Men 97 season 2 for like?
I'm getting nervous. For that? I'm getting nervous.
When are they announcing Vision Quest release?
Spiderman.
And when are they announcing Spiderman release?
Friendly Neighborhood.
Like, we don't know.
Yeah,
like, we're almost
getting
halfway
a little
through
bit
the year,
nervous.
and we don't even know when these things are dropping. They're supposed to come out this year. So, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, well,
I know a lot of the time though that like they will announce it like a month or 2 in advance. So, like, I don't know. It's not that far fetched, but I just feel like I'd like to know.
When did they drop Wonder Man? When did they announce they were doing?
Well, we knew about Wonder Man for years. But like when it came,
I'm talking about the release date. Yes, I'm talking about like whenever they came back and said it's coming out right now.
Middle of last year, like a long time in advance.
So middle of last year, we knew that it was coming out in January.
I think we knew we thought December, and then they pushed it back. Yeah.
But they had
they did like a sizzle reel at the beginning of the year of all the shows that were coming out, and I think that if I remember correctly, they might have put the month of December on Wonder Man.
X-Men 97 better be coming out, bro. Gosh, that's gonna be brutal.
You're gonna have to pick something else, bro. You're gonna have to pick something else.
That was my second pick. Like, it's not even about that. It said I wasted my second pick.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, if X-Men 97 gets delayed,
if it gets pushed out, he'd have to.
I'm like ultra screwed. I'm ultra screwed because that's a waste of a second pick. Like, fuck picking another project. It's a oh man. Anyway,
also, so next week we'll have Daredevil finale. The week after we'll have Punisher special. We'll still have The Boys. May 27th, Spider Noir starts, which apparently
I forgot about that.
Is pretty good.
All right, we'll have some buffer there then. Maybe
and lots of movies. But Mando movie. Oh my god!
Lots of movies, some TV shows sprinkled throughout there. Trust me, buddy. You're not letting us forget. Some shows sprinkled out.
Yeah.
Some shows sprinkled throughout there. So be sure to stick around, see how all of that pans out, see what happens with my second overall pick in the Rotten Tomatoes draft, and see if we have some more debates on the box office draft. So all that fun stuff, you can catch it here and only here. We don't have Robert Kirkman. We have something way better. It's called chemistry. So we also don't have murderers on our podcast. I'll see you next one. Peace.
Adios.